Well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to have a nice, beautiful, hopefully a very civil discussion because I hope I'm here amongst merry men. Merry men who want to have a very civil, understandable discussion. So I hope, you know, we don't want to be hateful here. So, guys, we're going to talk about Real Madrid. We're going to talk about Modric. We're going to talk about Hazard. Yes, we're going to talk about Hazard. We're going to talk about Casemiro. We're going to talk about, thank you for that. We're going to talk about Casemiro. Going to have a discussion about Harry Kane. Arsenal Football Club. People call me hate. People say that I'm disrespecting Lightbulb. Has Lightbulb finally cracked the code of Arsenal? Is this the season where Lightbulb gets top 4 for Arsenal? We'll discuss that. When it's discussed the Bundesliga, Liga, Dortmund, I get it, 2-0 up. They lose 3-2. We're going to discuss that as well. And we're also going to discuss the Casemiro transfer. What does that mean? And also, just let's make a little tidbit to Lukaku, because I was watching the Lukaku for Inter Milan, and I want to just defend Lukaku just a teeny bit. A teeny bit. So, guys, as we always say on this beautiful Saturday Hangouts, it's open to everybody. Anyone can join. Feel free to just click the link because I'll try and pull people out because we only have a maximum of 12 people here. But if you want to join, just go onto my Twitter page or go to the official website on the homepage. Click the link that you see right there on the homepage, and then boom, bada bing, you're in, ready as Flynn. You're in, ready as Flynn. So if there's anything you want to contribute to the show, feel free. Send in a dub, send in a super chat, send in any of that beautiful stuff, man. As long as you're not Daddy Oos or Silence FC, feel free to send in the super chats. We'll call them dubs up with this piece, and those donations help to keep this channel growing strong and being the #1 place for footballing content. So I don't care how any of you are doing. So I'm not going to ask how any of you are doing.
Wow, that's kind of mean.
Yeah, I know, because I'm a very mean guy. So instead,
I'm
we're
doing
gonna
better
go
than
straight
Hazard. That's what I'm doing.
Instead, we're gonna go straight in. So let's start with the good news.
Hazard.
How good was Iniesta really? Okay, no, not there.
Oh, you're trying to? Okay.
No. Okay, it was a joke, guys.
Not again.
Guys,
Bro, every single time, bro. Iniesta's in your mouth.
Yeah, I know.
Pause. No. But look, all I'm saying here is he's turns 37 next month. Zima, he turns 37 next month. Zima, are you hearing what I'm saying? Streets, are you hearing what I'm saying? He turns 37 next month. So you see, okay, Zima, let me just throw that to you. Like, what's your response to that? He turns 37 next month. Just forget Celta Vigo, forget the game, forget everything. When I just say to you that this guy turns 37 years of age next month, what do you say?
I've always said this. Like for me, he's an all timer in the middle.
Oh yeah, sure.
No, I've always said that. Like I'm fair about that. I'm not like
sure. You've always said that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, bro, it's the truth, man. Listen, man, Modric is an incredible player, and the only thing is it still kind of shows.
The only thing is what? The only thing is what?
No, it still kind of shows how much Real Madrid are still reliant on him, and in terms of just being that creative outlet that can control games. But I don't necessarily think like Modric has been consistent for the past like 2 seasons, the last season and this season. I think to expect consistency from a 37-year-old is not fair. But I do think he still has it in his locker room to create those magical moments. So I give him respect. And Celta Vigo belong in the Bundesliga for all I know, bro. My goodness, were they opening up for Real Madrid like it's nobody's business? But yeah, but
Z-Man, get to the point, man. Is he
Shout
better
out-
than Javier?
Yes,
Get to the
yes.
point. Get to the point, man.
I mean, he's
No,
better than
let's-
Steven G, that's for sure. But yeah, shout
Wow.
out to
Wow.
Modric. Shout out to Modric, bro. He's doing his thing. He's an all-timer and he's an incredible player, man. It annoys me how good he is, man. He's absolutely fantastic.
No. I mean, no, because I think that I don't think we praise him enough. I don't think he's given enough praise because here's my thing: when last did a 36-year-old play at this level of football with this kind of performance?
Wasn't Zidane like 35 or 36?
No, he wasn't. He retired at 33, but nobody
there we go. He retired at 33. Then he. Ziman, watch your mouth.
No. It's the truth,
Hassan,
though. I mean,
Hassan,
let me
listen to me. No, Hassan, listen. Let me answer. There's a bomb shot his mouth. 34 years of age, he came out of retirement and pretty much won a World Cup for France, if not for Materazzi. That's what happened. That's the story that Aziman doesn't want to tell you. That he came out of retirement and at 34 years of age was the best player at the World Cup and would have led France to the World Cup if not for Materazzi. That's the story that Zima does. See, Zima doesn't want to tell that story. But that's just the one side. That's the one side. But I mean, Hokage, talk to me, man. I mean, Modric, man. I mean, this guy's, first of all, the goal he scored, the pass he made, I couldn't give a crap at Celta Vigo because we know what this guy did at the World Cup. And the fact that he's able to play like this when he turns 37 next month. 37 next month. Hokage, bro, this guy is an all-timer, bro.
Yeah, I think he's definitely top 5. I put him top 5 all time. And then your top 5, I feel like there's no clear number 1 of all time. Barca fans can say whatever they want. There is no clear number 1. You know, dude, you said he's 37. Iniesta, he's been missing since 2016. I'm sorry, Barry, Zeman, I'm sorry, but dude, you can't. It's like when the Barca guys, when we're arguing KCM versus Xavi Iniesta, it's like when we say we have to ignore the Spain side of things. It's because you can't compare KCM and Xavi Iniesta and those guys internationally. So how we can't just ignore the fact that Iniesta has gone to Siberia for the past 5 years. We can't ignore
I got a question for you.
Zima, Hokage, feel free to speak over this dude. So Hokage, can you consider No, Hokage is speaking. So Hokage, so you were saying about Iniesta being in Japan learning samurai?
Yeah, fine relegation in Japan. Fine relegation, by the way.
So sushi. So Iniesta was eating sushi in the restaurants. Continue.
And I think they're in the relegation zone, or they got relegated.
Yeah, they're fine relegation.
But you know, it's a different story when we're talking about primes. But yeah, man, Modric, he does not I'm not even surprised anymore at this point. This is what I expect. It's so weird. This guy is so weird because I remember it's kind of like we have Benzema's the biggest Brick Academy story. It wasn't Modric voted worst signing of 2012 or something?
He was. He was.
Yes.
He was initially for Real Madrid.
Yes.
What a turnaround, and he's still performing. So if Real Madrid does anything this season, he's gonna be a big part of it again, 100%. So, and he's gonna spearhead. He's gonna bring Tchouaméni and Camavinga into things more. I think Cruz will probably take a little bit of a not bench only, but this is the transition period now. Casemiro,
I think that this is where because you're seeing what Tchouaméni and Camavinga are doing, but Modric is still needed in that midfield.
Yeah, so I think Modric is gonna be with those guys on the midfield and get them up to the swing of things. And so Real Madrid, they look good. They looked a little sus today, but in the end, 4-1 is a justified scoreline.
So, Casey,
can I speak?
Let's hear what your filthy, stinking, hating ass has to say.
I have something.
Casey, I dare you to.
Let me go after
I'm not coming. First of all, this Hokage clown. I remember him. He said when this whole nonsense about KCM versus Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets happened. He said that against Germany in 2010, Germany was overrunning Spain.
They were.
My God! Just shut up. No, they were not. Germany just had one shot on target that game. Germany just had one shot. No, Schweinsteiger. All that Schweinsteiger did was trying to break Xavi's leg. That's all that donkey did. And you know who?
You can't lie. He danced on them single-handedly.
Schweinsteiger is no donkey. Come on, Casey.
I know, but bro, you can't just lie like this, man. Seriously.
It's not a lie. I watched it with my own eyes.
Do you want me to show you? Okay, do you want me to show you the stats now? How embarrassing that game was for Germany?
Oh, okay,
Do you
stats.
really want me to
Let's go to stats. Yeah, let's go into stats.
Of course,
Let's go to
I'm going to stats because watch the game. Tell me, other than that cruise shot that Casillas saved, what did Germany create? Javi should have had like at least 2 assists in that game. In fact, I will actually say that
Yeah,
Javi.
this is meant to be a Modric. What's going on?
No. Casey, can you please talk about Modric? Don't talk about it.
Because you cannot. No, because you can't allow liars like him.
Let's just talk about Modric, man. Let's stop with this comparison, bro.
Casey, let's focus on Modric. Casey, let's focus on Modric and keep your blood pressure down. Your blood pressure must come
Casey,
way down.
were you sniffing some of the Pep's grass? Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Okay, now as for Modric, I mean, I have always said that guy is one of the greats.
No, you haven't.
I have always said that. I always said that he is the last great midfielder that we have, and because Verratti and Pogba kind of shat the bed. Now, as for this Modric versus Iniesta competition, I mean, like there is none. I think if you think Modric is better than Iniesta, then let's be honest, Benzema is better than R9.
No.
How do you make that false equivalent?
Because you cannot overlook a World Cup. Simple. You cannot overlook World Cup and 2 Euros for God's
sake. Okay, but context. You think it's correct.
Spain and Croatia. Come on,
Tell
bro.
me who won the 20? Who won the Euro? When did Greece win the Euros? And when did Denmark win the Euro?
Oh my God! And also, no. Hold up. Somebody has Wikipedia. I believe that Greece and Denmark have a bigger population than Croatia. Do you know how small Croatia is?
But they don't have. So do you know how many people live in Uruguay? But they still win the Copa America.
Uruguay is historically big national team.
Croatia is the 19 just after the World.
Croatia was founded in the mid-90s, bro.
Yeah, and just after
always ball us.
Yeah, they always produce ball. Just stop it now. And in 1998 there is a semi-final. So just stop lying. Then and how many people live in Denmark? I think it's like 7-8 million if I'm correct. Like it's not that the difference is not that massive.
But Casey, look at Modric's consistency, bro. Look at his consistency.
No. Wait,
can I speak?
No, bro. But Casey, do you know why that is a false equivalent? No. I'll tell you, Casey. I'll tell you why it's a false equivalent. Casey, hold on. Why it's a false equivalent is because you're comparing. Hold up, you're comparing a team that many people consider one of the most talented international sides in history to Croatia. So do you know how Spain? That Spain team formed the crux of that Barcelona team. So what are we saying, bro? Come on, man.
What did Spain win before Iniesta? Tell me. What did they win before Iniesta?
What did they win before Xavi? What did they win before Torres? What did they win before Puyol? What did they win before Busquets? What did they win before Casillas? Give me the names.
What did they win before Rakitic? What did they win before Mandzukic? What did they win before Perisic?
My problem with the whole comparison is the fact that you guys it's the fact that you choose what's prime, what's consistent because you can mention the same argument for Zidane. That's my problem. There's no consistency behind it.
This is a Modric praise session, though.
I
put out Iniesta just to bait you guys. I put out Iniesta just
to You always do this.
But I do it to tease you guys. Casey,
how many discussions?
Yeah, he's one of the goats. I've never said that. I've never denied that. Modric is one of the goats. But why do you need to like? You guys disrespect Iniesta all the time. This
hold on. What's the mention? Wait, hold on. I said the Iniesta thing just to piss people off. To get this reaction. But here's my thing.
Casey, relax.
No, but you can't just lie. That is my problem. Don't lie.
You're classic.
Okay, Casey.
Every time.
If you prefer Modric.
Yeah, what? They're a bit through the rope.
Can we just go on to Modric, man? Talk about his greatness.
Okay, Casey, talk about Modric's great. Okay, just focus on Modric's greatness and leave Iniesta in Japan. Go for it.
Easily top 10 midfielders of all time, without doubt.
In the relegation zone in Japan, actually.
Top 10 is top 5.
I think it's top 5, bro.
Okay, just
I think it's top 5, bro.
But I will put Iniesta over, and that's my point because I don't know because you don't do that. This is my problem. When you said Modric is top 5, then is Iniesta top 5 or not? Then
get back to me on that. I need to. Barry, Casey, I said get back to me. I need to figure out this. Barry, talk to me.
First of all, how you guys doing? Man?
not great.
We're doing great, man. We saw
I'm doing-
Life
I'm
is
doing
hard.
better.
Life is hard. Life is hard.
I'm doing better
Life is
than
hard.
Hazard. That's what that matters.
Life, well,
you know,
okay, let's not do that, bro.
you know, well-being and everything, you know. But look, I love Modric, you know, all-time great. He's an amazing player and everything. But see, H, you think you slick over there, you know? You think your little tweets, your little hints and everything. You think
It's for
slick, yeah?
fun. It's for fun.
No,
It's purely for
I
fun.
know, but see, I'm gonna use your term. You can't have your cake and eat it because you're a preacher of moments. You say that consistency is for losers. You say that and everything. But like, if we go by consistency, who's your idol? R9. If we go by consistency and longevity, there's plenty of players that's better than R9, but we're not doing that. So and the only argument
but nobody sniffs R9 for R9's peak. I'm a peak
I mean,
merchant.
there's a lot of
I'm
people
a peak
that
merchant.
Yeah, but
Zima, you've already spoken. Nobody sniffs R9. R9 at his peak is unmatched. He's unmatched. He's unmatched. He's unmatched. Messi doesn't come close to peak R9. Sorry, continue. Sorry, continue.
Now, but see, like, you flip-flopping between your arguments, though, because if you say that consistency is for losers, then R9 is out of the picture. But if we go by peak, I think peak Iniesta is better than peak Modric, and that's facts. Like, everybody who's in this panel knows it, man. Like, come on now.
That's tough, bro. That's not. That's
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know what everyone.
That's a joke.
Yeah, I don't know what that's on that. Okay, also, talk to me, Modric. Talk about your GOAT midfielder, man, turning 37 years old next month. And also now, why do Barca fans get so emotional about this stuff? It's just a joke.
Get back to me.
Now you're the one getting emotional.
Sorry?
Get back to me in 5 minutes.
Hassan, talk to me, man. Modric.
Yeah, man, Luka, man. This guy, what a player, just what a player, man. For me, listen, I have him top 5. I have him top 5. I don't know how many people have top 5. But bro, he's just so consistent, bro. I remember seeing this guy in 08 Euros, HH. I saw him in I think it was either friendlies, I think. But since 2008, this guy's been playing at a high level. I know he dropped off a couple of years when he went to Madrid early years. But he's just so consistent, bro. He showed up in big moments, big goals, bro. He's just quality, man. And for me, listen, he's better than Xavi, of course. Iniesta. It's hard to compare Iniesta and Modric, to be fair, because Iniesta is like a number 10 and Modric is a number 8. But for me, just more consistent. You know, Iniesta right now is trying to fight for his life in Japan. You know, trying to sell all the sushi they can to stay up. But yeah, listen, for me, better than both. And you've got to respect his consistency.
Yeah, no, because the longevity is crazy, though. The longevity
it's crazy. And people saying, listen, people saying because he didn't win the World Cup of the Euro, like, come on, bro, give your head a wobble, please. Because the fact that he got to the final, the fact that he got to a World Cup final is crazy in itself.
It's crazy in itself, man.
Crazy achievement.
Like, guys are trying to compare Croatia to Spain.
Football, he's an 8. Iniesta's an 8.
They're trying to compare Modric's support to the support that Iniesta has. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, the thing is, he's not even done yet. That's the thing. He's 37. This guy's been playing till 38, 39, bro. Like,
it's crazy. And he's still playing at a high level. At 37, still playing at a high level. Let's not talk about the guys who were 34 and what they're doing at 34. No, you can't. Anthony, can you take the mic, please? Anthony, take the mic, please. Anthony.
Modric, the top player, 37. Happy early birthday to him. You know, as a Tottenham fan, he represented our club very well.
Yeah.
And just to see how well he's gone on to be, it's great to see. Great player. For me, I don't do top all-time greats because, like, it's relative to what you've seen. But he's definitely top 5 midfielders that I've watched. And yeah, I think this season he might even lead Real Madrid to another La Liga, maybe a Champions League.
Well, answer slow right there. Barca Ome La Liga. No. Barca and Barca fans, including Zeman, Barry, Casey, they said that La Liga is a done deal because they won the summer of transfers.
But who said that?
So you said it to me in the DM you sent me. Anthony, continue.
Is this just like how you said Lampard is the greatest player of all time?
Anthony, can you talk? Anthony, keep talking, Anthony. Yes, Anthony.
Yeah. So like, I expect Modric just to continue on the vein of form. You know, he has great tools to his game, and honestly, I think Barca don't have a chance in La Liga this season. They don't have a chance.
Don't try to jinx it, bro.
Mikey, talk to me, bro. Mikey, talk to me, man. The rich.
Like, come back to me because I'm watching the Joshua fight.
Oh god.
Usyk won. Just relax.
Yeah, I know. He's already won. Like that's why I said, look, he's already won. Oh, sorry. Samasi, talk to me. Modric.
He is in my top 5. I kicked Mateus out of my top 5. And I have a German bias. And I kicked him out for Modric.
Chill. No, Samasi, come on.
No. He's right, bro.
Come on.
I kicked Mateus out of my top 5 for him. That's how good for me Modric is. He's 37. He has such an impact on. I don't know if Madrid would win UCL or La Liga without him, because he is good at fucking everything. And it's annoying that he's still so. By the way, I don't believe he's 37. Maybe show me his passport, then I believe it.
Yeah, no. Like basically, he could be doing like he could be freezing Cristiano. He could be freezing like Cristiano. Also, like Rich.
So, with Modric, he is pretty much since 2014, pretty much 2015, and you can see when Real Madrid plays, it's basically what does Modric want, and how does he make it happen? How does he use others to make the ideas happen? That goal that we scored against Liverpool in the Champions League final, if you look at what he does, he drags Robertson out, and he knows, okay, I've dragged Robertson out. That means Valverde has an opening. How do I get the ball to Valverde? What is the fastest way? Be it Casemiro. Casemiro has someone on my line of pass. So how do I get the ball to Casemiro? With a reverse pass to Carvajal. The play happens exactly to Valverde. We score the goal. It's all him dictating everything. He is the one that decides everything. That's why we have Casemiro, someone who can help him in the defense, and we have someone Kroos. We have someone who can he can bounce the ball off of, and he can give ideas to it. He can dictate the play with to make the perfect pass. He has perfect pass accuracy, Toni Kroos. So in reality, it's just when Cristiano was here, it was how do we get the ball from Modric to Cristiano, and what is the fastest way? Now it's how do we get the ball from Modric to Benzema, and what is the fastest way, and what is the best way? Because it's the way that Real Madrid plays. It's just whenever Modric plays, because it's just him. He's just basically. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You just called. Yeah, you called us very briefly. Now you're
good. It's like he's playing brick. It's like he's playing FIFA by himself with the Real Madrid player. So it's really just a joy to watch. Again, this game, another beautiful goal, a beautiful assist, and again dictating how the game goes. And I feel that I think he's getting older now, and we're going to have to start to find a way to replace him. It's going to be difficult to find a way to replace that creativity. That's maybe. Well, I mean, I don't know. He's on fraud watch right now. The Bundesliga is. I am highly questioning the Bundesliga right now. But yeah, I love this guy. He is my favorite Real Madrid player of all time. And yeah, I think. I'm just glad he's still here, and while Casemiro is gone, at least he's still here dictating our midfield.
Mikey, are you ready to talk, Mikey?
Yeah, yep.
Hey, go for it. Rich, man. Talk to me, man.
What about the Modric, man? We all know he's a baller, and he's one of the greatest midfielders in football.
And that goal he scored today, yes, it was against a pretty poor Celta Vigo midfield with Tapia, some nobody from Peru, but that assist he gave to Vinicius was delightful. I have to be honest. So, look, we all know this about Modric, and I'm not going to compare it to Iniesta. Like, you guys can do that comparison if you want to. And HH said he wants a civil debate. Well, you're not going to get a civil debate once it's Iniesta and Modric in the same debate. But, look, Modric will keep doing this until he just can't anymore. 37 years old and still doing this. I don't know. That just shows you the talent that this guy has, and that talent can beat anything, really, in any sport. So, shout out to Modric once again, showing his class at his age.
Well, is it when you playing at this level? Is it talent, or is it just like his genes and his fitness? Like, because talent you always have, right? So
Is it
Modern
talent?
medicine has a lot to do with this, by the way. We're forgetting our modern medicine.
Well, I mean, you can say that, but it takes everything. It's talent, it's medicine, it's also genes as well. It's a little bit of everything. Sage, very
Also,
briefly, and I'll take your dogs.
yeah.
Yeah. So, Osuna, what's it?
Yeah, I also want to say, people that are saying that Modric isn't clutch, he actually is one of the most clutch players of all time. If you look at his records in the finals, who gave the assist to Ramos in the 2014 Champions League final? Who turned up in the 2017
Yeah, Modric is a big game player. Yeah, we know.
Well, no, he's not
Champions League final.
Yeah.
Who turned up with the masterful Champions League performance in that 2022 Champions League final? He's clutch in other ways than Iniesta, in which he puts in a masterful performance. He gives a clutch assist, not the clutch scoring that clutch goal. So, in my opinion, he is still one of the most clutch players in football history as well.
For sure. Sage talks about that. I'll take your dogs, guys. Sage.
Yeah, I don't believe in no comparison. I think comparison is like the kill of joy. Like, I don't believe in comparing great players like Iniesta and Modric. It makes sense. Real Madrid, Barcelona kind of play the same position, similar players, dribbling, passing, they're kind of whatever. But for me, I now have Modric, like ever since the the latest CL win, he's now a top 5 midfielder for me. I have Zidane, Mateus, Rijkaard, him, Iniesta in my top 5 midfielders of all time.
Rijkaard.
But yeah, bro, Rijkaard is like one of the best defensive midfielders of all time.
Rijkaard.
You're pointing Rijkaard all time. No, Rijkaard was good, but all
five.
time.
No, he
Bro,
was.
he's
He
like,
was.
bro, Rijkaard
No,
is like
he's
the
not
best
top
defensive midfielder of all time. You guys
No,
talking?
No, he
Relax,
talk about
bro.
who you
He's
watch
easily the
consistently,
most
guys.
complete. No, listen, he's the most complete. He's literally a complete midfielder playing DM. Relax yourself. TD freaking research.
You're
Anyway, back to
looking
the
at FIFA 15 tax.
Rijkaard is
Yeah,
that guy. Trust me, Rijkaard
I
is
can
that dude.
contact. I can contact.
And by the way, nobody brings up Rijkaard. By the way, nobody brings him up. Anyway,
Because he's not
back
top
to
5.
relax.
top
Mute
10.
your
He's
mic.
not top 10.
Just
Finish
make
your
a point
cookies.
about Modric. Quickly, just make a point about Modric.
Yeah, I think Modric is kind of overrated with this whole like aging and longevity thing. To be honest, like Ronaldo is doing it for his age when it comes to his position. Nobody's giving him credit. Like
He's
it's
giving him a point.
He
it's
gets
just
credit. He
him.
gets credit.
It's just him playing a good team, Real Madrid. Let's say, look, if Ronaldo was still playing Real Madrid, he would have an extra CL. He would probably score 40 goals because of the talent he has around him. I get it. It's consistency and longevity, but let's not act like if Ronaldo right now joins Real Madrid, he's not going to drop 40 goals
See,
and
no
probably win another
nonsense.
CL.
So
It's the same thing.
All
Yeah,
right,
but I'm
okay.
saying if he stayed, it's the same thing.
All right. So actually, no, real brief because I don't want this to. Okay, you know what? Let's take the dots because I think that topic will take some time. So 14 CLs.
I don't know where you're going.
Modric winning. No, he does. Modric winning CLs and scoring goals at 36, while Iniesta is fighting relegation in Japan. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. Casey, don't take the bait. Tchouaméni played well today. I almost forgot about the club legend Casemiro. Is this what we're doing? Is this really what we're doing? Are we now calling him Casemiro? Oh my god. Alps. Iniesta completed football by the age of 26 and won his country their first World Cup against a 10-man Holland side while a team doped, which prevented Robin from scoring those 2 1v1s. Good to know that Barca's players are the benchmark for everyone. Shout out to Alps, man. Shout out to Alps. Thank you, bro. HH on KC. So HH has KC on strings. Look, as I said again,
can I just come in here? Can you zoom in on my photo? I just want to show this Hokage lie. Again, I have no problem with people's opinion, but when you lie, right?
Casey,
Okay,
really?
Casey, I was looking at that right now.
Casey?
Casey, scroll down and see who had man of the match. It was Xavi and Schweinsteiger both had 8.6 on that website.
And who was the man of the match?
No,
No.
Guys, talk about game of 2010.
Casey, we're moving on. Casey, we're moving on.
You can't.
Casey, we're moving on. I'm sorry, Casey. You know what? Let me put Casey backstage. I think Casey needs to let's put it backstage. I think he needs to call off.
Calma, Casey.
So, Namdi Majide. So funny how mad these Barca coolies get when you just try and compare Modric to Iniesta. That's it. I didn't say Modric is better. All I said is, hey, Iniesta, where you at 36? That's all it is. It's not a shot.
It's not even that. It's just the fact that we need to disrespect one legend in order to put one.
No, we don't.
No one is putting Iniesta.
Ziman, have you heard of a joke? Have you heard of humor? It's
get
called
it, man.
humor.
I get it.
Nah,
Because
we don't need to bring another man down to praise one man.
I do the same for Zidane, and I'm considered a problem.
Zeman, you dare show me that video again, bro? I'm gonna beat you up, Zeman. Don't you dare show that video. Longevity. What the heck was Modric doing for the first 9 years of his career? Started volley when he was 98. Iniesta completed football by 26 and ran to Japan when he was 34. Shout out to us, man. Thank you for that dub. Thank you, bro. Eric Fabrication Romano. Breaking. Zad took the man and let down. Okay, you know what? That's just no. Dajo, stop starting war HH. Wasn't Ukraine enough? Yo, hold up, man. Madrid still need a quality right winger. Stop comparing Mbappe to Vini's dribbling and footballing.
Well, he just didn't get to Ukraine.
Wait. Did Mbappe drop a two-piece in a World Cup knockout while Messi was on the pitch? Oh yeah, he did it. Oh, yeah.
Didn't he miss a penalty against Switzerland?
Talent FC. R9 as 33 was collecting Brazil real dollars. Skulls 40 EPL. Talent FC. I told you. Please, just chill out. So, guys, let's make this very brief. I don't want to spend too long on this because there's not so much to say here.
There is.
So
there's a lot to say.
No, there isn't, man. Okay, so far, so Hazard missed a pen. The keeper actually stepped off the line and so forth. And he might be done. So Hazard might be done.
He might
so
be.
So,
Next
on the agenda is.
So
let's talk about
Hazard.
So guys, so Zeman, so Arsenal, what do you think of?
Nah, Hazard, it's the cookout. It's the cookout. The cookout. No, bro.
Three Arsenal.
We want to go outside.
He's sick in there. You better go to one by one individuals here, man.
Which is what I'm doing, Zeman. So 3 wins out of 3 from Arsenal. So what do you think?
Hold your legs. Don't run, man.
I don't know. We gotta speak about this because I'll be honest, HH. This might be a case of like it feels like he's at Chelsea he had it all. He had devoted followers that were on their knees for him. And then as soon as he moved to a club where the expectation is for you to win, it's like the Wilfred Zaha case. He went to Manchester United, he couldn't succeed, and now he went back to where he's at. Crystal Palace. That's the same thing. Benteke went to Liverpool. He didn't succeed, but he went back because he knew that wasn't his level. That could just be the case. Chelsea was always his level, but the problem is Chelsea's too high of a level for him right now. So he's gonna have to find a different home. How do you miss?
I disagree with that.
How do you miss, bro? I think that was his first. I think that was his first touch. That was his first touch in the game, right? That penalty. It feels like that was his first touch in the game, in the penalty, and he had it. They're trying to give him. They were trying to score the 5th one, get your morale up, and then the guy.
I just think that it's disgusting luck. That's what it is.
I can confirm it was his first touch.
More like your jinx.
You don't think he's a jinx? Yeah, you don't think he's a jinx.
HH, he made a promise to us. Just as Messi picked up the mic, he also picked up the mic.
He picked up the mic.
Do you remember what he said? He said, I'm gonna give it all my all. You were tweeting about it. You were like, we're gonna see the real Hazard this season.
I actually never did. Actually, I should never tweeted about it. So you're lying. You prick.
This is the way it starts, bro. This is the way it starts, man. That guy. I'm sorry. That guy, Valverde might have to keep playing on the flank, bro.
He's on Weight Watch, man. Hazard's on Weight Watch.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, it seems like Valverde got Hazard's tech this game, man. I swear to God.
Yeah, bro.
Well, how are you getting bent by Valverde? That is embarrassing.
No, but how is Hazard
on the flank? You're supposed to be a winger. That's wild.
Oh, you say how's it falling this far? Well, if you don't play him in his right position,
Oh, shut up, man. Oh, what is how many excuses? Get rid of.
Wait, half hope. I have a question for you. Half hope. I have a question. And be honest. Right now on the eye test, where do you have Hazard? And be honest, is he even like 0.5% eye test right now? Because the guy literally can't even run. Forget kicking. He can't even run properly.
No, but it's based on ability, right? So it's like on his day, Merchant. That's
what I
think. Right now, on his day, he puts in a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, he can't do on his day. On his like every half an hour. Man.
So Hokagama, why is Hazard? Why does he have such bad luck?
Well, Jenny proclaimed this is revenge season. This is demon time, and then he goes and does that. Is that demon time? Is that Hazard's demon time? Come on, man.
Yeah,
It's eating time,
him, bro.
HH, I'm so glad he didn't come back to Chelsea. HH, I think you would literally put him Brick Academy scholar, president of the Brick Academy if he came to Chelsea. And
he'll be cleaning toilets, bro. He's all be cleaning toilets.
Saul 2.0, man.
HH, yeah, man. So Hazard, dude, it's so tough because like these are all professionals. So like, but bro, like he comes on the field, he like proclaimed in the beginning of the season, this is revenge time, and he gets his chance. A penalty is a penalty, right? But as we know, like it's not that easy to put away a penalty. And to be honest, it was a good save, but it was still saved. You know what I mean? Like that's your moment to like make a statement, and he missed, and it was saved. So the bad luck, the whatever it is that's going on Hazard keeps building up. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he moves somewhere and just gets like a fresh start, and maybe he'll like play better again, right?
Wait, can we talk about how HH right now looks like he just lost a child or something?
Is this the greatest downfall?
I think Hazard lost his final.
No, guys, I just clocked it. This is the moment where have hope. Reality is right there, bro. Just grab it, drink it, and
I
just
think
move
we are
on
going
with your
to
life.
see Hazard become the valedictorian of the Brick Academy.
He could come to the Bundesliga. I guarantee you, he balls in the Bundesliga.
Oh no,
bro!
Listen. Werner scored 28 goals in the Bundesliga. If Hazard goes to the Bundesliga and drops 6 Gs.
Oh no.
He has to go.
Shout out to him, man.
But he's only 31.
Yeah, which is embarrassing. 31.
Wait, if I'm being honest, who even takes him at Bundesliga right now? Like, how much is he even going for the transfer market right now? Like 500k in the market?
Bro,
like, how much is Hazard worth right now?
Bro, he wouldn't be the best
500K?
Hazard in the Bundesliga. He wouldn't be the best Hazard in the Bundesliga. Well, that's embarrassing.
Listen. I also already have a brother that's playing in the Belgium league.
Bro,
he probably even make it to the Belgium league, bro.
Yeah, but I need him to ball up with Ricky Puig and LA Galaxy, bro. Like,
bro, okay. No, MLS is too much. MLS is too disrespectful.
MLS is better than
Bundesliga. No, listen.
No, okay, chill, not that.
No,
listen, I can't have my GOAT. I can't have my idol playing with all of those, people in MLS. Like, I can't have them playing with Wayne Rooney. Is Wayne Rooney still even playing there? Like, I don't even know that league anymore. I have no update. I can't have Zard playing in that league.
Blake, do you have any thoughts on this Hazard situation?
It's just funny on how we have his brother Hazard at Dortmund. I mean, it's crazy on how the Hazard name has fallen in general. I mean, it's like, I'm guessing. I thought you were.
Would you say he's becoming a Hazard?
No, we have his brother Hazard at Dortmund.
Oh my!
That was hilarious. That was hilarious, Osuna. Drop a break, man. Drop a break, bro. My ribs hurting from that joke, bro.
If you're Dortmund fans, always struggling. You're gonna book them. Come on, man.
No. A yellow to Osasuna for saying that.
Osasuna was the dad jokes, man.
Blake, continue, please. Thank you.
So I'm guessing that you thought he was gonna eat at the pitch, but he's mostly eating burgers and shit like that. So
okay, was that necessary?
That's a yellow for you.
That's not a yellow, man.
And you're done right now. So can I go to Mike?
HH, can you pull up my AVI, please?
See, okay, before I do,
this is
no, I know, okay, Mike, Mike, I'm cool, haha, I know I do. I own this channel. When I say it's a cookout, it will say on the title cookout. At no point did I ever say that this was a Eden Hazard cookout. So I don't know what you clowns are on about. So just please be clear here.
Wait, pull up my AVI. This is the Hazard, the sad Hazard.
Oh god, bro! What size are those trousers? Like 4Xs? Like what is that?
Damn.
This guy wearing boot cuts, man.
Damn, bro. That's rough.
I'm not wearing boot cuts, come on, man. Hey, this guy's
Hazard saw burger in the stands, bro. That's how you went up.
Burger King.
Damn.
Sorry, Mike, continue.
Nah, I just feel bad for you, HH. Hazard is
No, you don't.
Has
No,
been
you
done
don't.
for a while. It has been. HH, can you explain to me in a world where Brian Ruiz of Costa Rica has more World Cup knockout stage goals than Eden Hazard?
Oh my god. Michael, chill.
But apparently the best player of the World Cup, apparently. So
And
the
then he
best
was the
player.
best player in the 2018 World Cup when KDB scored in the quarterfinal
Bro.
against Brazil and
Yeah.
Eden Hazard didn't.
Hazard at this point is about to get like
against France. He ran in circles against France.
Hazard at this point might have as well like type 14 diabetes, man. The guy just needs to stop eating, bro.
Wait, he got a goal in the knockout stages, didn't he? Didn't he score against England in the third, fourth place game?
And he got
That's
an
a
assist
brilliant
against
achievement.
Sevilla.
that counts.
That's
that
a
counts.
brilliant achievement.
Do you guys remember that assist against Sevilla, man? We had a
Assist
whole
of the season.
talk about
Assist
that,
of the
man.
season,
Bro,
yeah.
that assist against Alaves, first game of the season.
So Mercy, can you please give your thoughts on Hazard, please? Thank you.
He can make all the fun of HH because he loves Hazard too much and he's a dumb player. But actually, it's quite sad because he was once a brilliant player in Chelsea. He was Chelsea's attack. And then he went to Real Madrid and shit hits the fan. Seriously, he was overweight, he was injured, and now he can't. He had the ultimate time to get back. He looked fit, and then he gets a penalty, and he can't score a penalty. It's just like you have to give up on hope. Just lose hope on him. It's over for him. It's better for your health.
It goes to show that nobody can replace Goat now though. Nobody.
I have something to talk about Hazard here. I think we should start looking forward for Hazard. What's next for Hazard? Because I think this Real Madrid period hasn't gone right. So what we need to do is we need to look for a new club for him. So I think he should go to
Stoke,
the second Bundesliga. What's this?
Whoa! No! Stop! Stop! No! Stop! The second Bundesliga, bro.
Anthony, that's a yellow for you.
The second Bundesliga, how food sellers.
There's a team called Hamburg.
Oh no! Stop him! Meet his mic.
That's the second yellow.
Oh no!
No,
What?
VAR.
No.
Okay, I'll give it to VAR. So guys, keep in mind that this guy said that Hazard should join Hamburg because it's close to Hamburg.
No, they have more Champions Leagues than I'll
do a VAR for you, man.
You mean this?
Michael, Michael.
Cheats, bro. Save my bro. The guy.
Nah, there's no saving Hazard, man. He's done. Like, guys, I told you, people always do this, man. Just accept it. Move. I accepted this. It happens in football. There's a beginning and there's an end for everything. Hazard, we're gonna have to say goodbye to him. Maybe there'll be another Belgium. He comes at Chelsea after 7 years. He starts eating burgers, and then, it is what it is. It happens. It happens in football. It happened to R9. Look what happened to him. He had diet problems. Like he became overweight, but he's still a legend. It doesn't take anything away that from him. So. Hazard the streets will always remember Hazard, but the truth right now is the guy it's not fit.
The street vendors will also
He can't stop
him.
eating burgers and spaghetti and all those Moroccan desserts. Like, he's done. The guy's literally done. Like Werner, I think Werner on the eye test might be. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Yo, to be fair, you're preacher of that real talk, so you shouldn't dishing out yellow cards.
No, you can't. Casey.
I want to tell you a story about how he missed.
Also, no, you can't. Also, as I said, no. Casey, thoughts on Hazard?
This is sad, man. I actually used to like Hazard a lot, man. But, it's all your fault, though. You jinxed him again. How many seasons does he need now? 3, 4.
He's gonna have more breakout seasons than Mark.
Do you know what this guy tweeted when we were 1-0 down, or when it was 1-1? This guy said Madrid might need Hazard to come on.
No, and he said that Valverde is not doing anything, which is true. But Valverde still scored, I think, the third goal. Man, come on, man. Seriously, this has to be the greatest downfall of any player, man. Within a month, you could. I actually agree with Havo. Like in 2019, he was like top 5 players at that point.
Top three.
No, relax.
Nah.
But okay, top at least
Top five. Top
top
5.
five. Okay.
Top three.
Okay. But just after a month, something I don't know, man. Something happened to him. Like it's maybe it's just Real Madrid. He never had that like mentality. I think it's the same with Pogba also. I mean, I don't know, man. Like even these ballers, man, they let us down, man. They allowed these space and power merchants to take over the game, man. Like De Bruyne, Salah. I mean, nah, man. It's really sad now. But I think he's finished. I think he should play for us at New York City FC, man. Like he will do well. And be a good result.
He won. That's a pressing team, bro.
Can I talk about
Yeah,
How's New York better than Hamburg? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, also no, why? You want us like why did Rudiger
No,
come from being a
because-
starter at
no, but
Chelsea
I'm
to
talking-
being a bench for Real Madrid? Why?
Well, I think it's going to be a lot of rotations. I think that it's going to be that the partnerships are pretty much set. That whatever we're going to have Alba and Militao, and then Nacho and Rudiger playing. So maybe some games we have one partnership, and then some games we have the other partnership. I think that our better partnership is obviously going to be Alaba and Militao, but there's going to be a lot of rotation. Ancelotti says. But I wanted to discuss about Rudiger a bit because if you look at the way that he that in that move where he made the run forwards, he goes and he makes a brilliant what he does at Chelsea a lot, driving with the ball, and then he makes a run, which at Chelsea normally they wouldn't see because those guys don't have the football IQ. But then Valverde sees that pass actually, and then so he actually sends Rudiger forwards. And it's actually really good. So and then he has a really brilliant combination with Benzema, and then he has actually a pass to Hazard, but unfortunately because he decides to take the shot instead, Hazard doesn't get to take the touch of the ball yet, and that leads to the penalty, which unfortunately Hazard missed, which was I couldn't even look afterwards I couldn't even look at him because I was just like, oh my god. I don't know. You know that situation with Karius and the mistake in 2018? It's like that where I can't look at that again. It's just like he had one chance. I was like, yeah, he gets to score a goal, and then he didn't. There was no goal. It's just more pain.
Is everyone done?
No, can I speak on Hazard?
Can I just say one more thing?
I wanted to ask you a question.
Hassan. No,
yeah, I want to
Ziman, I'm not answering anything from you. Hassan, how you say?
See, HH, is this the biggest decline we've seen in Superstar? That's the question.
No, Hassan, that's Dybala. That's Dybala.
No, Dybala didn't hit Hazard's peak. So HH, that's a question, it's not.
I'm not answering any Hazard
I have a
questions.
question for you though. But doesn't this like?
Casey, I said I'm not answering any questions.
Can I just say something though? But doesn't this like decline makes you praise people like Messi and CR7 and more? Because like they held their standard for like more than a decade now.
Yeah, we listen.
Sure. Does anyone have anything else to add?
We respect Messi.
Wait, can I say something?
But Hazard, listen, I'm not.
Barry, go for it.
Basically, Hazard.
No, I want to let Hassan.
Hazard in his career has been more inconsistent. He's been more inconsistent more years than he's been consistent. When are we going to stop talking about this guy having a great legacy? At Chelsea, I think he was consistent for 3 seasons. He went 2 years without scoring a goal in a whole year. He done that twice in a whole year, bro. And he leaves Chelsea, wins the Europa League against Arsenal, which it doesn't really count because he beat Arsenal. And he flops, bro. He flops at the biggest stage, at the biggest club. He flops. This guy hasn't got a mentality, bro. His mentality is awful. And listen, when he picked up the mic, I think he just got confused before he put in an order because that's when anytime he speaks into a mic. But I just don't want to hear about this guy's legacy.
Hassan, that's yellow. That's a yellow.
For what?
That's
that mic was looking tasty for a second, man.
So,
he put in the order, bro.
Also, you know that you're in the yellow. So,
but Hazard, listen, his career is massively overrated, massively overrated, and I can't believe you hate it. I can't believe you say he's better than De Bruyne, which is quite sad.
No, they're taking it too far.
Which is quite sad. He's not even the best Hazard on the planet. I think they probably have a younger brother that's better than him. He shouldn't be retired. You know, to do what Henri does, he become a coach for Belgium.
Okay,
no, but why do you do this to everyone? Like you did this to Fati, you did this to Dembele, you did this to Pogba, to Verratti. Like why?
You did this to Inter. You did this to.
It's actually funny. The two players you have hated the most, Messi and CR7, they have performed.
Casey, it's,
Bro,
it's because
you did that
Casey, it's because
Mbappe.
life doesn't like me. Casey, life doesn't like me. It's like Casey, I get it. I understand. Life doesn't like me. I get it. I understand. I get it. I'm bad luck. I'm bad luck. I get it. And thank you. I'm bad luck. Thank you. Don't. All right. I get it. Alps. And the Chelsea fans cover their eyes in horror, but open them up to see Messi miss a penalty in the 2012 UCL semi. Where
what happened in 09 and 2018, bro? What happened in 09 and 2018?
At the Camp Nou,
Nah, 09 and 2018. Remember that.
Leads Chelsea to a UCL final, beating Barcelona in that season where Messi had 91 goals, but his 91 goals wasn't enough to beat a Chelsea team who were down to 10 men at the Camp Nou.
Are you saying
dub.
biography
Great
or
dub.
something?
I don't know. It's a great dub. Zoeteng TV. A bald guy that wears shades thinks Eden Hazard is actually a good player. I need the Glazers to give me the Superliga. I'm sick of losing to the Seagulls. Shout out to Zoeteng TV, man. Alps. Easier to dribble in the Premier League. Coutinho and Zad are proof. No, that's bullcrap. Chelsea perspective. Shout out to you, bro, man. Great contents, man. Great Chelsea contents. Listening while driving. Ekaro, Dalu, Sanu, my brother. Aloha, man. Aloha, my guy. Real Madrid 14 UCLs. Hazard should seek a psychiatrist. I think
he needs Jesus.
Intervention. He needs Jesus.
Well, he didn't take the guy to fat camp. He came back fat.
Alps. Hokage, I can pull a lever and give Lewandowski Ballon d'Or. You can win every trophy and beat everyone 24-0 and no one gives a crap.
That's funny.
I hate that.
That was a good one.
Alps. Hokage, I get it. You won a sextuple and couldn't give your best player Ballon d'Or. I get it, bro. You're hot, bro. Because your team is irrelevant, bro. Wait,
calm down.
That's not his fault.
No. Please, Alps, do you realize that he can easily come back with 8-2? Like, that's the greatest comeback ever.
Yeah, but AJ, she lost 7-1 to these dudes.
7-0, 8-2. I can pick and choose, you know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, you shouldn't really be told. See, after 8-2, Barca fans shouldn't really be saying anything to Bayern. Like that's like the one thing that Barca fans should maybe not really say anything to. So yeah. Eric Fabrication Romano, exclusive. Oba rejects Blues. Tuchel looks at
Dwight Gale.
Free agents. Dwight Gale.
You go for Depay.
No. Did you
the
guys
going to Juve? Going to
rejected?
Juve. Alps. My Palancas gets more headlines than Band's history. Man, this guy's obsessed, man. 14 UCS. Hazard should join Bale at. Okay. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
that's a good idea.
You know, a large drink here is like a medium drink here is like a large drink there, so he'll get more value for money here.
Yeah. Thanks for his buck, man.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Hazard missed the penalty on purpose as a homage to Casemiro. Please don't tell me Casemiro is number 14.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Hazard is playing 10D chess, man.
Yeah.
He's a very kind guy.
Wow.
Man.
He's playing 14D chess. 14D.
So maybe company can revive Zad at Burnley.
That's a yellow, man. That's a yellow.
Hey, to be fair,
that's a red. That's a red, bro. What do you mean by yellow? That's a red. Oh, so guys, let's move on from that crap. Thanks for the love, guys. You effing clowns. Guys, light bulb. Will Lightbulb lead Arsenal to victory? Guys, Arsenal fans are saying they're back, that they have returned. And also, Zeman, why did your goat Pep? Why did he hold back Jesus? Why?
Oh yeah, that's an allegation that it doesn't look like he might be.
It's not an allegation. It's fact. Why did he hold him back? Why?
There's a lot of allegations.
It doesn't look good. HH. I'll say this, man. Arsenal are, that's the thing. If you want to make it to top 4,
Zeman, can Lightbulb get them top 4?
I mean, you thought Spurs were in second. Now they're not looking that good, but it's the beginning of the season. Man United have a different problem. Like, they're in a different dimension in terms of their problem. And then you have Chelsea who are struggling to convince Aubameyang to come to.
What do you mean by convince? Personal terms
they're looking at Maguire.
Zeman, don't spout this fake news is the whole thing. Personal terms are agreed. Your bum ass club just needs to accept the freaking transfer fee. That's what happens. So tell that bum Laporta to just accept 15 or 20
You
mil.
know why we can't sell him.
Bro.
Why? Casey, why? Why?
Because as it turns out that we can't register Alonso, and you want to bring him, give us Alonso.
Yeah,
Ziman, can you talk about Arsenal, please?
But I'll say this, man. Arsenal, man. I predicted them to make it to top 4 last season. They fell apart last season. That was a brick moment. And this season, it just feels like. But listen, if you want to make it to top 4, it's not about defeating, or defeating any of your oppositions that are close to you or that are contention for the top 4 spot. It's about the lower half, and they've been doing a good job in that sense. But I just feel like once you get Europa League, you get the FA Cups, the Capital One Cup, what's in your wallet? Once you get all those cups
and Europa League though,
and you're contending for all of those, and then the World Cup. Gabriel Jesus, how fit is he going to be after the World Cup and him coming into it? There's so much factors that go into making to the top 4.
But Ziman, they are still looking good though. But
they are. They're
but it's only 3 games though. It's only 3 games. So why are people? It's only 3 games.
Yeah,
Ziman, what I don't like is how Arsenal fans they jump over the edge. Okay, you're playing well. It's looking good. Don't start comparing yourselves to the Kings of London, which is Chelsea. That's when I just said that's just disrespectful. Because Ziman, when you start comparing yourself to a 3-time UCL winner, that's when I just say, okay, hold your horses. That's why I say hold your horses.
London are starting to look like Fulham.
Because Ziman, how can you talk to a 3-time UCL winner and still the current holders of the current legit UCL winners? See, Ziman, that's where. There's a bit of a disconnect. See what I'm saying?
Where did you play away games?
Casey, worry about registering Kunde, man.
I just feel like with this top 4 fight, it just feels like which you guys have no. I still don't think you guys have a real creative outlet on the flank. You guys don't seem to have a striker, but you're bringing Aubameyang into it. How consistent is Aubameyang in front of goals? How consistent is Sterling in front of goals? And you look at this, and then you also look at Arsenal. They're more balanced, and they seem to have they seem to have more of an identity together compared to you guys. Who to be honest with you, you guys do have an identity, but you guys are in denial about it. But with your style, you can make it to the top 4. It's just hard to predict, bro. It's really hard to predict in terms of who's going to make it. It's only 3 games, like. For all we know, like Chelsea Football Club can buy Aubameyang, and then that guy struggle in front of goals and be a brick for you guys. But again, man, out of everyone, I'm very impressed by Arsenal. To be honest with you, bro, I'm very impressed by them. Like their style of play, they seem to have a connection. Gabriel Jesus is picking up form, but is he consistent?
Okay, cool. Zizman, worry about pulling a lever, please.
Can I speak on Arsenal?
No, Casey, no, you can't. Anthony, as a sports fan. So, Anthony, as a sports fan, are you worried about what your rivals are doing? Do they worry? Does Jesus worry? Does Saliba worry? Does Odegaard worry? Does Lightbulb worry you?
Lightbulb at this moment, I'm a bit worried, HH. I'm a bit worried because last year Arsenal lost the first 3 games. This year they're winning the first 3 games. And I think that with the players they've brought in, Arsenal are a much better team than last season. And I think that their mentality has changed because of bringing new players in who have won, like Zinchenko and Jesus. And I think Saliba is a better player than Ben White. I think if they just get a right back, I think Arsenal's team.
So basically, you're saying that you're scared, that you're basically trembling in your boots, you're sweating.
At this moment, I'm scared. I just want to see what happens to Arsenal when there's 2 games a week, when things get tighter, when the pressure is on, when you're in the moments and where it really matters. Will Saka score that goal? Will Starboy Martinelli bag? Will Jesus, the so-called top striker in the Prem, will he be able to show up? That's when I want to know. When they have injuries to Partey and they have to play El Nani, when they have to play Ben White, with Rob Holding. You never know. These situations happen throughout a long season. We have 60 damn games. So all I'm saying is, right now at this moment, I'm a bit worried, but we don't know what's going to happen in the future.
Casey, talk to me, man. Arsenal.
Yeah, man, they're looking good somehow. I don't know what happened, but this Jesus hype, right? I will just ask you guys to wait for at least 3 months, like,
Yeah,
'cause
that's what I'm saying.
this guy had these patches in City also.
No, he didn't. He was never given the
No,
chance,
that's
man.
the
he
thing.
did. He did.
Before
Pep had him play passy pass for football.
No,
He didn't
but
free him.
he used to score against Liverpool. Like, he used to perform well against Liverpool, like, a lot.
Yeah, but Pep didn't allow him to spread his wings. He restricted him. He held him back.
Sure. We will see what happens at the end of season then.
Okay.
As far
But hold on, Casey. But there's a light bulb tax because he's being coached by light bulb.
So
there's a light bulb tax.
It's never Jesus' fault. Like, he got coached by the
He's getting coached by a light bulb.
arguably
Yes.
the greatest coach of all time in Pep, and then he's like a guy who trusts in him in Arteta. If he fails with both of them, it's not Jesus.
Casey, I don't know who Arteta is. I know who light bulb. His name is light bulb. Call him by his proper name, light bulb.
Okay, but as for the way they play, like, do you ever feel ashamed when you support Chelsea?
Do you mean? Can I respond?
I mean, Casey, what Chelsea?
Casey, can I respond?
No, but when you watch Arsenal play,
okay,
and you guys put a 3-5-2 or 3-5,
yes, okay,
like a 3-6-1, I don't know, but
yeah, can I respond? So Casey, can I respond? Can I respond? Casey, can I respond?
Yeah, please.
What happened in the 2006 UCL final? The only UCL final that Arsenal made. What happened? Chelsea. Technically, our 3 minutes, but we now won it twice. So, Casey, how can I be worried when my team has won the Europa League, has won the UEFA Cup, has won the Conference Cup, has won the Champions League, has won the Premier League, and my team still holds the best defensive record in Premier League history? So, Casey, why should I be worried? I don't understand how. Why should I be worried, Casey?
I think you have fewer leagues than Sunderland. You have same number
of
leagues.
No, we don't. Casey, stop lying. No, we don't. No, we don't. That's a lie. Casey, that's a lie. Casey, that's a lie.
All your success under that Thug was just illegal. Let's just say that.
Anyway, you watch your mouth. Casey, you watch your mouth right now. Okay, you watch your mouth right now.
When I watch Chelsea play, like, and compared to Arsenal, even Tottenham, like, they're another terrorist group. Like, I think only Arsenal are the good footballing club in.
Casey, hold on, no. So, Casey, what if they play all this amazing football, but Chelsea still finish above them and Arsenal still finish fifth? Now what?
No, because you will. Huh? I think you will finish above them because you have better players than them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
but can you watch that football? Like, just be honest with yourself.
Casey, when we get the yin yang and we get Nene, I wanna see your response. Casey, I wanna see your response. Casey, I want you to host the emergency hangouts once Nene is announced and once Aubameyang is announced.
If he isn't, then
Casey, I said you're gonna host it because when it happens, Casey, I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Even Neymar will flop under you. Like, you're such.
Nene, Casey, when Nene comes to Chelsea, Nene comes to Chelsea. Casey, stop hating. Casey, stop hating. Relax. Don't be jealous. Casey, don't be jealous, man.
Mason Mount will bench him.
Casey, don't be jealous. Worry about
Mount, Neymar, Gallagher. What a free, man. What a free.
Who else wants to speak on the Gunners?
Yeah. Can I speak on?
Hasn't talked, man.
Listen, man. I said it before. I think Arsenal, they're looking good, but I still think they'll finish fifth. You know, if Chelsea sign Aubameyang and they sign Maguire and they sign Anthony Gordon, I think they'll still finish in front of them.
We're not signing Gordon. Hassan, I can confirm. I spoke to Todd Bowley. We're not signing Gordon, man.
Okay, are you signing Maguire because you've been heavily linked, man? So,
no, we're not. We're not signing Maguire. That was fake news, troll news, bro.
Okay, I still think Chelsea finished for them. I think Tottenham will still finish for them. I don't know who finished third or fourth, but I think Chelsea and Tottenham will finish in front of them. I just think their squad is not good enough. I know Jesus is looking good right now. I just want to see Jesus and Arsenal when they're under pressure. If Tottenham are ahead of them by 3 points and Chelsea ahead of them by 3 points and they have to win a must-win game, can they win that game? That's what I want to see. I want to see once they get injuries, how they can handle it. I want to see how they look after the World Cup. It's an unprecedented season, man. To have a World Cup during the season is unprecedented. So I just don't think, and they got Lightbulb as their manager. So I just don't trust their team. And they have a alleged midfielder is in there as well. So listen, I think they'll finish 5th, and they might lose the Europa League final, but that's still a good season for Arsenal.
Anyone else have any thoughts on Arsenal before we can move to the English treat from known as Harry Kane? Samasi, feel free to tell.
I predicted before the season that Arsenal are gonna make top 4. They play better football than Chelsea with the haram ball. So I think Jesus is
Samasi,
really
how
good.
no, this is what's happening. How can it be haram ball when we're gonna get Nene and Aubameyang and revamp things, but it's and the window ends?
Really, Neymar is going from Paris to fucking London. No, nobody goes from Paris to London.
Samasi,
no chance.
I don't think you've seen Fulham. Hammersmith is just popping up. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing.
I did this semester in England, so no, Fulham is not that great. Again, I think Odegaard is really good. You should do a swap deal with Mason Mount, like I said.
No, it's happening. Well, like Odegaard and Mount, that swap is going to be happening very soon. So,
and I think Saliba is what the league think he is. Seriously, we should have gone for him. Instead, we got the Dutch Maguire. It annoys me.
Reflect the lip, please.
Anyway, yeah, they're gonna make. And I said this: I give a £20, €20 super chat to HH if Arsenal are not making top 4. So I think they're gonna do it.
All right. So actually wait, let me do a little swapperoonie. Sage or Blake, do you have anything to add about Arsenal?
Yeah, for me, a lot of people talked about the style of football. Listen, when you see a lot of teams play good football, like it's convincing to people, but that doesn't equate to consistency and squad depth. That doesn't a lot of teams out there play good football. That doesn't mean they kind of we'll see what happens. A lot of stops that can happen. The World Cup, that kind of stuff. We'll see what Arsenal take. We haven't seen a squad depth yet. Injuries could happen. Someone like Jesus could go down for 2 months. You'll have to get back in form. Anything can happen in football. But for me, Arsenal are going to get in fourth. I think fourth. But it's going to be a battle between them and Spurs. And yeah, Chelsea third, Liverpool second. Relax.
So you're telling me Chelsea are getting third convincingly?
Let me take some debates, man. Oh wait, hold up. So shout out to your boy Alps who says, HH, that's the joke. They can beat us 8-2 or 222-2. We will always be the bigger club. Their best player was twerking for us. You can't make this up. But Alps, you can't say anything because they beat your ass 8-2. After that 8-2 beating, you can't say anything to them.
It's because of the Ballon d'Or.
With Coutinho on loan, by the way.
He wants that Ballon d'Or. That's the only reason.
Yeah, but then that's 8-2 still lives. So, Anthony, is your mic working then, bro, Anthony?
Yeah, my mic's working.
All right. So, Anthony, does anyone care that Harry Kane has more goals than Aguero in the Premier League? What relevance is that if I can see a trophy? Because I don't see a UCL, I don't see an FA Cup, I don't see a Carabao Cup, I don't see a World Cup. So what significance is that Kane milestone? Or am I just hating?
185 goals.
Okay.
185 goals. This man, he needs to be respected, HH. I think many people don't understand.
So I should respect a guy with no trophies.
Speak on it.
No. Answer. It's a simple question. I'm just. It's a very simple. I should respect a man that has 0 trophies and is a big game flop in final and has 0 goals in major finals. But continue.
He has 20. He was the quickest player to 20 UCL goals. He has golden boots in the Premier League and a golden boot in the World Cup. Even though he hasn't won, even though he hasn't won a team accomplishment, he plays for Tottenham. I thought we were always
how is that my fault? Stop using that. No. Then why did he sign a long-term contract? Get your ass to a freaking big club, and then now let's not see. Don't use that whole thing. Oh, but he plays for Tottenham. No, don't use us as a freaking crutch. Totti still managed to find a way to win a league title with freaking Roma in 01. So don't give me that example. No, hashtag no excuses, bro.
HH, okay, I have a question for you. There's still time. He's 29, I think 29 years old or 30. HH, if he's able to win, let's say for example, the Conte project bangs, and let's say this year, next year, he wins a Prem with Tottenham.
You
If
don't
he
believe that,
does
bro,
that,
do you?
if he,
Bro,
no,
there is
I'm
no
just saying,
universe.
guys,
It's Tottenham.
done.
Come on.
Done.
It's even the
Guys,
way you
guys,
said it. You were
if
like,
he wins, no,
Prem.
listen,
Like, you weren't convinced, bro.
Sage, listen. If he does it, done. That would be the
So
highest
I'll
degree
say
of
that
difficulty.
if Kane leaves, no, it's already on the website. If Conte wins a Premier League with Tottenham or even a major trophy, that is done. That is done.
No, it's Doi. It's Doi.
If
It might be Doi, you know.
It's Doi, HH, it's Doi. And if
Wait, what does Doi stand for?
The degree of impossibility.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
It's Spurs.
HH, if he's able to spearhead that attack to win a trophy for Tottenham, to win not just a trophy, but a major trophy like a Prem.
Anthony, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
You say if and if, right? You're acting as if Harry Kane didn't have the opportunities to win major trophies. He went to a CL final, did nothing. He lost the league title to Leicester, bottled it in 2016. The guy had opportunities to win. No, listen. The guy had opportunities and squads and managers to win major trophies. They bottled it. That's why they're called Spurs.
Pochettino was a bottler.
No, that's not the point. The point is, once you get to listen, we're not going to do this thing where we now blame the manager. Once you get to the final, you got to the final because of the manager. The players let him down. If you're good enough to get to the final, that means you have opportunity to win that same trophy as the opposition. He lost. Okay, tell me why on earth Leicester won 2016, and tell me why he did nothing. Tell me why he did nothing in that CL final. He did nothing.
In 2016,
right?
Arsenal was second.
What?
Arsenal was second. It was Arsenal and Leicester who were fighting.
No, Tottenham.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. You bottled it. You bottled it.
They came third in a two-horse race.
Arsenal were
You
top of
bottled
the
it, bro.
league that winter. Arsenal were top of the league.
But also, it was between Tottenham and Leicester. Tottenham were literally right in there, so they were right in there.
Tottenham came third in a two-horse race. It was Tottenham and Leicester, and they came third. That is.
How? Anyway, continue.
Tottenham came third on the last day of the season. Tottenham came third. When they lost that game last day of the season.
I'm a narrative merchant, right? And I'll put this up here. I'm a narrative merchant, right? I'm going to say this. Harry Kane leaves Spurs. Conte gets Lukaku. They win the league. What are we saying?
Okay, that's not going to happen.
No, that's it.
Well,
what does that say about his legacy?
No. Look,
but that wouldn't happen.
No. See, my thing about it is it's very simple here. I don't care about records. It means nothing to me. I don't give a damn about Messi 91 goals in a calendar year. I care about Messi doing what he did in UCLs in those big games. I don't care about Cristiano discovering new countries and so forth. I care about what he did in that three-peats for Real Madrid and so forth, what he did in big games. So milestones are for these dumber, sad, basement-dwelling starter merchants and guys who are bored. or it's for Queen Lizzie. The real football heads, it's about trophies. It's about the big games. That's what your legacy is about. The only people that will care about this record are Queen Lizzie's peeps. The wider world, who outside of the British Island gives a crap that Kane has the most Premier League goals? Bro, do you think guys say, oh my gosh, Alan Shearer? No, people in England do, but who cares? Who outside of England talks about, man, Shearer has the most Premier League goals? Nobody. Who cares?
Hey, do you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, bro? In the future, people are gonna think, Kane was even the best English striker during his time. Vardy won the Premier League, won the League Cup, and has how many golden boots?
1,000.
He also won the FA Cup.
So now we're getting to real territory.
Let's talk about Vardy.
If Kane doesn't win a trophy, who will have the better legacy? It's Vardy.
He got golden boots, FA Cup, League.
Your goals led to actual trophies.
Gareth Southgate, right? Listen.
He beat Harry Kane to the league. He beat Harry Kane to the league.
Anthony, don't even try to argue the points. Anthony, if Kane doesn't win a major trophy,
the top goal scorer in the Premier League.
Don't be that much, bro.
Hold up, Anthony. That is the key points. We now have two schools of thought, and this will tell me the kind of football guy you are. If you will rate Kane higher than Vardy, without having any trophies but having the most goals, then you're a particular kind of a football fan. But if you rate what Vardy did, who has less goals, but his goals led to a trophy, then you're another kind of football fan. So it depends on who you're, because, bro, I told you, if you're just a stats and numbers guy, what the hell does that mean? It's about what do those things lead? I need something that is tangible.
That's one
Anthony, I don't talk to trophyless guys. I don't talk to
Football is
trophyless
a
guys, bro.
competition. Wait, Anthony, football is a competition, bro.
Anthony, it's not 1 year, bro. Vardy won I think 2 golden boots, two or three golden boots.
He did
it's
as
not,
well.
He's been a consistent goal scorer in the Premier League. If you talk about the golden boot race the last couple of years,
Also,
Jamie
Anthony,
Vardy is always there. He's always there, bro. It's not
Anthony,
just one
for you
season.
for you to even suggest that it doesn't matter for Harry Kane that he didn't win any major trophies. The whole point of the sport is to compete and win trophies. Your legacy is defined by how you won and how you did it. Harry Kane might have all the goals. Listen, Harry Kane might have all the goals, the ratios, the first person to freaking get to 20 goals in the CL. But what does that mean? Do you honestly? I'll ask you a better question, right? Do you honestly think Harry Kane cares about all these goals he scored, or do you think he would trade all of those goals for one CL or one Premier League? And be honest, he will take half of those goals for a CL Premier League in a heartbeat.
No, okay, wait, hold on. Can I say something? Wait, real quick, and I'll come to. No, I'll come to Anthony and Nomad, but real quick before I come to Anthony and Nomad. You see, for someone like Kane, it's different because he's mainly a goal. He's not a Ronaldinho.
No, that's
he's
false.
a finisher.
That's false.
No, hold on. Let me make my point. You see, if let's say you have a guy like a Riquelme or a Totti who they were so amazing, or you bring in like a JJ or Okocha, even if they don't win a trophy, they were so good, they were so talented, they still have a legacy. If you're purely a finisher and your footballing quality isn't to the level of an Okocha, a Riquelme, a Ronaldinho, then if you don't offer a trophy, you'll just be like, oh yeah, he just scored a lot of goals, and you will be forgotten. You will be forgotten in time. So let me come to Anthony and Nomad afterwards. Anthony, talk to me.
Let me tell you something. When you say, would you trade all those goals and all those records for UCL? Would I rather be Harry Kane or would I rather be Ryan Bertrand? Ryan Bertrand has a UCL
Relax.
I said
half. No, Anthony, hold on.
That's extreme.
No,
That's
Anthony,
extreme.
no, Anthony, hold it right there. No, hold on, Anthony. See, you can't do that because what you should say, no, Anthony. What you should say is, would you rather be what Harry Kane is or Drogba? Because Harry Kane is a striker, Bertrand is a defender. So that's a false equivalence. A right equivalence is, would you rather be a striker with much less goals, no records, but your goals led to a trophy, or a striker with a lot more goals, more milestones, but with no trophies? That is the analogy.
But Drogba does have milestones. What we're saying is, would you rather have milestones or win team trophies? I'm saying that if you play for Tottenham, team trophies aren't just going to be there like this. It's not.
Once again, Anthony had the chance. That was debunked. Anthony, that again was debunked.
Okay,
he went
bro,
to a CL final.
You guys are waffling it, bro. You guys are keep waffling it.
Can I say something?
Here comes Ivan has to be the different guy again.
Let me come to No, because Nomad was wasted. Nomad, talk to me.
Yeah, if all Harry Kane has are his goals, right? If all Harry Kane has are his goal statistics without anything to show in terms of team trophies, internationally or for his club, how much better really is he from Ciro Immobile?
Ciro has a
okay, relax.
What do you mean, guys? No. People disrespect Harry Kane so much.
Okay, that's extreme.
Hold on, Anthony.
No.
Is Nomad wrong though?
He is.
Have hope, man. Yes.
I'm using the same argument. Yeah, because I'm using the same argument that I use when people say that Man City is the number one best team in the world, right? In spite of them losing again and again and again in the Champions League, demolishing and disintegrating themselves, right? Season after season. Yet each and every single season, the English media terms them as Champions League favorites. Each and every single season for the past, how many? 6 seasons, I think. I use the same, argument that what you do over the midweek, against, Brighton and Nottingham and Leeds and Cardiff doesn't make you number one. You're shit. You're crap. You're nothing. You're less than nothing. You're
Okay,
forgettable.
relax.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's the top scorer in the North London derby.
Oh,
Are you saying
no,
Arsenal?
I got him. So I'm gonna hit you with three of these. I'm gonna hit you with three. So let me hit you with this. Let me hit you with this.
Damn bloody fool.
Who gives a flipping crap about being a top scorer in a North London Bournemouth derby? How is that an achievement?
You heard what he said. He was saying, he was alluding that Harry Kane only scores against weaker teams, which is a lie. It's a flat out lie.
Arsenal crap though. Arsenal crap for how many years though?
Anthony, are you comparing this Arsenal to peak Wenger Arsenal? Is that what you're doing?
I'm not comparing them, but Arsenal are our rivals. When we play Arsenal, it's not an easy game. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but bro, it's a league game. I mean, it's not like a semi-final. It's not like a final. It's just a league game.
Okay, guys. Let's move on and let's say this, guys. All I'm saying is, if Harry Kane does something with Conte, I want apologies from everyone here.
Okay, Anthony. Okay, but Anthony, what if he retires and no trophies?
I want to speak on it.
Wait, Casey, talk about Casey.
I just don't get, why do people go to extremes like with the Harry Kane?
Casey.
Don't worry, soon, Casey. You know.
Some say he's better than Benzema. Others say like he's not even better than Ciro Immobile. Like, I mean, there is a middle ground. You know that, right? There is, first of all, no man. Serie is actually worse than SPL, so you can be a top scorer in that league.
Casey, just relax. Casey, just relax, bro.
Now, as for him, like, when he at this point, he is the third best striker in the world easily. Like, here's my simple question: you guys talk about like ballers and all that, right? He is a better footballer than Nunez. That City's what's his name? I forgot his name.
Holland. Yeah, he's better than
Haaland. He's better than Holland. So I mean, do you want like strikers like that in the future, or you want Harry Kane? Like, come on, just respect him. Like, he's a very good player who plays for a bad team, and unfortunately, he signed a deal with the devil. That's it. And had he gone to like a big club, he might have won something. But unfortunately, yeah, you to that point, yeah, you're right. His legacy will not be like of an Alan Shearer or players like that. But he will still, I will still like put him over like a Nunez, even if he wins the Champions League, Premier League, whatever. But I will still put.
No, Nunez haven't done anything.
I'm saying even if Nunez wins the Premier League or Champions League, I will always.
No, you can't say that.
You heard what he said. You heard what he said, right?
You know what's my problem with all this argument in terms of he's just a finisher? He's clearly not. This guy's an excellent playmaker. I feel like you guys are downplaying his technical abilities. Like,
yes. No one called him a bad footballer, bro.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. He's the most. I'll be honest. He's the most technically gifted player at Spurs. Son isn't. Stop making that argument. This guy runs into space, and you guys consider him technical just because he passes by one player.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the notion of legacy, I understand trophies, but this whole thing of like Sergio Aguero has a legacy because he ended up because he was skillful. But Harry Kane isn't the most skillful striker.
Who said Aguero has a legacy?
For the past couple of decades, bro. Come on, bro. It doesn't like you can't be making rules for
Hassan, they're making a documentary about Okocha. Okay, why would they be making a documentary about Okocha if it wasn't Why would they be making a documentary about that?
There's a whole documentary about Harry Kane and his
success.
No, the documentary relegation.
I just wanted to say one proverb, man, just one. I had one. It once upon a time, the sum of a number of zeros is still zero. So whatever he does at Spurs, however much he's included in the playmaking, however much goals he scores, he's scoring it against whom? He's winning what? He's accomplishing what? How many people are going to remember him outside of England, even outside of London for that matter? He's nothing. He doesn't have ambition. What kind of a player he is includes how much ambition he has. That's part of your legacy. That's part of who you're remembered as. how great you're
If
remembered
we're
as.
talking about long-term legacy, I agree with you. But then to say like he won't be remembered, we know that the EPL is one of the most
Yeah, that's his team.
marketable
I
leagues.
think we remember
Bro,
that.
Alan Shearer is still talked about because of the goals he scored and whatnot. Nobody,
And I
nobody
can
talks
guarantee
about
you,
No. But
Bro, there's so many, there's so many, there's so many strikers that are still talked about.
Zeman, just let me say something.
Like, let's be honest.
Lukaku can win like maybe 2 or 3 more Scudettos. Harry Kane will still be remembered more than him because we
That's
all
a lie.
Because of English
That's a
media,
lie.
nothing else.
Casey,
Because
I'm
of
not
English
saying-
media.
Hold on, let me take some notes.
It's because
Let me
Serie
take
is
some
a
debate. Let me
garbage
take some
gutter
debates.
league. That's
In
why.
England, in England.
No, everywhere. No one cares about
Wait, no.
Serie.
Let me take some
bro.
debates.
The league itself
Talents
is
FC.
marketable.
You are discussing Kane. He already has a legacy. You clowns. Well, Talents FC coming from you, it can't be taken real. Talents FC again says Factos HH brain is damaged by 09 and hair loss. #clown. Screw you, bitch. Talents FC. Anthony, why are you arguing with clowns? Tell them to watch basketball.
I do watch
Okay.
basketball.
Yeah, basketball is a very good sport. So wait, hold on. Alps, bro, this is a joke. Last time I checked, this is football. This is not tennis or golf. The trophy argument is outdated. It's a team sport. Alps, no, he's a striker, and as a striker, if he doesn't get a trophy, he will not be remembered. It is what it is. Now, if he was a JJ Okocha, it'll be a bit different, but he ain't.
No, it wouldn't.
Alps, we can talk all day and investigate Kane for not winning a major trophy with Spurs. But what I want to know is why did R9 lead Brazil to a World Cup in 2002 after he destroyed his
Why can't Arnold win a
World Cup beats
injury
UCL.
tax?
What's it called? Portuguese Talents FC. Oh, British Talents FC English Talents FC is a fraud. Portuguese Talents FC is clear.
Where's the French Talent FC, man?
Finally, you have competition. Yes.
Where's the French Talent FC, man?
Okay, so I'm now going to go to the Germans.
I just have a question regarding.
No.
Kane.
I'm going to the
But
Germans.
just one thing. Is
Nope,
this English tax though? If he wasn't English, would you rate him higher?
Yes. So now I'm not going to the Germans right now. I'm not going to
go
the
on
Germans.
first on this topic.
That was a joke. So I'm not going to the Germans. So
HH,
okay.
can I speak on this?
Oh no, sure. But let me go to the Germans first,
Okay.
and I'll come to your mic afterwards. Hokage. Would it be rude?
Shocking.
No. Just let me. Would it be rude if we just gave you guys the trophy right now? Because Hokage, come on, bro.
It's funny. Our 3 competitors, Leverkusen, Dortmund, and Leipzig, have all dropped multiple points.
Leverkusen is the bottom of the league.
Leverkusen is bottom of the league. We got Union Berlin, who's up top right now, with Mönchengladbach, who we know Mönchengladbach. Mönchengladbach will fall off in 4 weeks. Mönchengladbach will be 18th place in 4 weeks. Trust me. Those guys suck. This league is a joke.
Bro, could we just simulate that career mode? Can we simulate it? Can we just simulate
Bro,
the league?
yes, exactly. Let's do the 8 months time skip.
Yeah.
Actually, stop for the World Cup. But after the World Cup, let's continue the time skip. Bro,
No, you know what? We should end the league when the World Cup starts. It starts again.
Bro, yeah,
New season after the World Cup, man.
Dude, Bayern will probably be 10 points clear by the beginning of the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? So this is a joke league, and it's not Bayern's fault. It's the other team's fault. Like, you guys are our competitors, and Dortmund still has 2 wins, right? But, bro, 2-0 against Werder Bremen. This is a team that just got relegated, and it was 2-0, but Werder Bremen outplayed these guys for the entire 90 minutes. And then they bring on Sula, that fat fuck Sula. They bring Sula on, that Big Mac man. Bro, Sula comes back from winter break, 5 kgs overweight every goddamn year of his professional career. And he comes on and they concede 3. It ain't a coincidence. Thank you, Bayern, for getting rid of this guy. He said he went up to the doctors, HH. Dortmund fans were telling me, oh, we signed Schlotterbeck and Sula. Oh, scary. Sula went to the Bayern doctors. They told him to stop eating Big Macs, and he said, "No, I'm eating Big Macs. I don't care. If I enjoy Big Macs, I'm gonna keep eating Big Macs." It's ridiculous. You got Bellingham, who, trust me, Sancho looked good. I'm not sure on Bellingham yet, guys. Sancho looked amazing at Dortmund. Look at Sancho. Sancho's just another black guy from Manchester now. He's not a baller. He's just another black guy. Bellingham just might be that guy. He's going to move to England and he's going to get exposed probably. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. They got Emre Can. They got Hummels.
that team is a joke. I can't respect this league anymore. And I'm mad because I want Bayern to have competition until May. I want us to not go dry, like in the Pep era, where we would win the league by February, and the team would slow down and they would lose their sharpness. I don't want that again because those are the most painful losses. When the team and you know what I mean. It's a joke. I understand everyone. I don't know. And I don't know the solution to this because HHG was interesting. I saw this thing on Twitter. Nottingham Forest, they just got promoted, right? I think they spent 150 million pounds.
Yeah.
Bremen, they had a 4 million war chest. 4 million. 4 million HH? And these are the teams that have.
But again, because this is going to be similar to when we get to the whole Casemiro thing, and this is what the point I was making on Friday's show. It's a double-edged sword. So the issue why the Bundesliga is where they are is because of 50+1 rule. A guy can't come in and just come and spend the big money because money now talks, which is what we see with Casemiro. But the flip side is Bundesliga can't have a Glazers situation. And Bundesliga is actually how football should be, which is that the fans have the final say and majority ownership. So this is truly the fans' game. So you don't have a Glazers that thing else because no, you can never allow some rogue person to come in and have majority ownership of your club.
Like
the fans will always have that final say. But the double-edged sword is that if that happens, you run the risk of the Bayern situations. That how do we now compete with these guys? We can only compete by buying top quality players, buying and attracting top guys with huge contracts because money talks. Hey, I'm going to come to you because you can offer me 300,000. You can offer me 450,000. I'm sorry, you can only offer me 150. Cool. This guy's offered me 350, 360. It is what it is. Like you need quality to beat quality, and the only way that you can attract quality is by money. Actually, wait, let me first come to Samasi, then Mike, and then come to you. So Samasi talks to me like, Bundesliga. I mean, what's the solution here? Samasi?
That's an excellent solution.
Like the Dortmund fan.
That's a okay, sorry. Okay, Mike, talk to me. Mike.
I watch this game, and I watch the Bundesliga every weekend because it's entertaining football.
Yes, it is. It is entertaining. Yes,
but Dortmund were absolutely god awful today. There is no identity with this team, and they have a new manager again and again, and they keep buying players from the other Bundesliga teams, and they get worse. I don't understand. Mats Hummels is not a footballer anymore. This guy has been done for years, and he was, oh my God, he was terrible. So all the top 4 teams from last season lost. FC Köln, who are in the Conference League this year, lost to a Hungarian team, 2-1 at home. This is how bad it's getting. They're losing to Hungarian teams now, the Bundesliga. I can't defend it. I just simply can't. You're losing to Hungarian teams. Oh. Leipzig, I don't know what to say. Defensively, not good enough. We all know Bayern are going to win this league, and it's just a matter of the competitors to get better, but they all just seem to get worse and worse and worse. I can't even remember the last time it went to the final match day, the Bundesliga. I simply can't. It's been years. It's been years. So
3 years ago, but it's still like
it's bad. I mean, even Leverkusen, who I rate highly because of their attacking prowess, they look terrible. And Patrick Schick, he's a one-season wonder, it looks like, because he hasn't scored, and he's had probably like 10 chances to score a goal this season. Right. Yeah, it ain't good for the Bundesliga, and I don't know when it's going to get better from the competitors. I just simply don't.
No matter, man. Talk to me, man.
Yeah, I just want to ask a question, Can we truly rate Bundesliga higher than Uber Eats? I mean, can we really?
Yes.
Pre-Messi, no. Post-Messi, probably. Because
about the other teams in the league. What have they done?
NPC like 10 points clear. So
be honest.
Ziman, the Uber held Messi to 6 Gs.
No.
Okay,
we have to look at it from this standpoint, right? At least the Bundesliga teams do something in Europe.
Exactly.
Which something the
Monaco
French
lost to
teams
PSV.
can't do.
That's true.
Yes.
I mean, Leon done something. Leon,
Nice.
No, it's an interesting question. When was the last time a French team won a European Cup?
Marseille.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Marseille.
when was
that's exactly what I was saying.
90s, early
See,
90s, early 90s.
we criticize Uber Eats so much, but Bundesliga could be just as worse. A discussion could be had.
hold on. Who won the Europa League? Who won the Europa League last time?
Just let me land. Also, I think we still give too much credit to PSG. I think they're actually worse than people actually call them out to be. They're actually worse because their league is even more hostage to them than Bundesliga is to Bayern Munich. They don't have the 50+1 rule. They are essentially a state-owned club. Yet, after trying for more than half a century, they've burned themselves. And how many Champions Leagues does Bayern have just in the last 15 years?
Yeah, I was saying
we really need a review of PSG as a project, man.
Because hold on, guys, are we ever gonna have? I know we probably won't because we're all scared, and I'm scared of them as well. But let me just put it out there. I know it's will never happen. Are we ever gonna have a hangers where we discuss that there's a club in France that's owned by a state?
Yeah, no.
Okay, no, fine. Okay, fine. We won't. Okay, we won't discuss. Okay, fine.
No,
cool.
but can I just respond to this?
Casey, go for it. Go for it.
First of all, I think Marseille was the last team to win the European Cup and or Champions League. I don't know, like it was 93, 94, something like that. Frankfurt just won the Europa League. So seriously, man, come on, you can't diss on the Bundesliga quality at least. As for I remember, like, was it Marseille who Feyenoord defeated? Michael, you might remember.
Yeah, Feyenoord.
So Dutch league is actually better than Uber Eats. Let's leave it there.
Who picks up the trophy at the end of the season? Period. End of discussion. I don't want to hear on the crap.
No, but the way we differentiate between leagues is looking at their European success, right?
No. Who wins it? Who wins it? How many
Bayern
different winners? Who wins it?
Mostly Bayern Munich.
Yeah, and who wins Uber Eats?
It's mix of PSG and sometimes Lille or
no PSG.
It's mostly PSG.
Yes, I know.
It's mostly PSG, and PSG don't have the kind of financial restrictions that Bayern Munich
like competition,
has.
right? Actually, French league is more. Look at the last.
You got to compare piss and shit. Come on, guys. It's just about.
Look at the difference in the finances, man.
Oh, that is all that is true. I'm not denying it. I'm just saying that competition-wise, French league is objectively more competitive, and Bundesliga quality-wise is better than French league. Like both those things could be true. Like MLS is a competitive league, but quality-wise it's crap. Serie is also competitive, but quality-wise absolutely garbage. I mean,
wait, so hold on. Let me come to Samasi. Is your mic working there now, Samasi?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Samasi, talk to me. Bundesliga, all competitors to Bayern Munich lost. How the hell do you make this league competitive?
Here we go, Super League. Here we go. I'm for the Super League and the scrap. Okay, Dortmund is losers. As a Sule, that fat fuck should go to training. All right. Hummels, who is more an influencer, should retire. You're on forward. Schlotterbeck is the only good defender. Royce is the actually only talented guy in this group. And RB Leipzig, they have all this money and can't compete with us. I can't do this anymore. Every year I get my hope ups. Maybe this year it's gonna be competitive. Maybe until March. Maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Every time I get disappointed in the end of February, we are already the winner. Every fucking time. These fucking bottle jobs.
Damn.
They are Spurs. They are Spurs.
Yeah, bro.
Germany. They can't win anything. They can't compete with Bayern at all. And they spent a lot of money this summer. And they still can't crack it. Bring the Super League. Here we go.
That's why I say Super League. I say I'm for the Super League.
Anymore. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, we know Bayern will not join the Super League.
Leipzig has no excuse. They have all the money in the world. They can't do this. So I can't do this anymore. It's just horrible. Again,
Bayern would never join the Super League, man.
I don't want to hear that crap. Bayern, get your ass into freaking Super League right now. Just get your ass down, Super League. Stop standing on your high horse. Stop standing with your freaking ethics. No. Get your ass to the freaking Super League. Okay, this is
HH,
enough
they have
because there's no point in staying in this freaking.
but they have the entire Bundesliga. They have the entire Bundesliga
No
as
man,
their
I don't
scout,
care.
don't
as
care.
No
their
man, I don't care.
nursery, man.
No man, read my lips. Get your ass to the freaking Super League. Your name is now in the African Super League right now. Okay, let's just now
It
try to
is.
convince
They will never join
those EPL dumbass to do it. Okay, so Bayern, you're in the
I'm
Super
a
League because this is
member.
enough.
Listen, HH, I'm a member of Bayern. I pay 50 euros a month. Okay, I will choose the Super League. I will choose.
Samasi,
I
you
will-
might be the only fan then.
Yeah, Samasi, but what
I
about the
don't
other
care.
members?
I
That's not the
I
general.
But see, it's just
don't
smart.
care. I
You'll be
don't
right.
care if I'm the
You'll be right.
only who chooses that.
Okay, wait, so wait, let me come.
It's so
Have a
bad.
Wait, let me bring in Rob because Rob hasn't spoken yet. So Rob, talk to me. So Rob, how do we solve this whole thing of the Bundesliga? Or can Rob should Bayern just get their ass to the freaking Super League? Super League. Come on, this is a clear indication that the Super League is needed because the competition just ain't there, bro.
There is not much you can do because of the competitiveness of the other teams. So if the other teams are performing poorly, what can Bayern do about it? Or what can the German FA do about it? Not much. Because it's all down to the competition being really bad in the Bundesliga.
Straightforward, man.
You gotta go to Blake. Blake is a Dortmund fan. You gotta go to Blake.
Discuss about this
Go
Bundesliga
to
topic?
Sorry, I almost forgot.
Let him
Blake, man.
explain Dortmund.
Oh, Blake.
Talk to me. Blake, talk to me about your bomb. Okay, talk to me about your team that wear yellow and black.
Please, just take it easy. Just take it easy.
No, I'm not going to take it easy. How do you go 2-0 up and you go down 3-2? You're supposed to be competing with freaking Bayern. So no, I will not take it easy because Blake, what about to see 11 in a row? See, 10 in a row is bad, and I think I seem to be the only person that says, "Wait, guys, this is a problem for one team to have a literal decade of winning it consecutively." And now we're not looking at 20 in a row. But Blake, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I think we're not like a serious club, Dortmund. Like maybe with the summer, with our acquisitions with Nico Schulterbeck with the center back, I thought, we could fix our defensive issues, but no. I mean, against Werder Bremen, even against Leverkusen and the Freiburg, the games that we won, we were totally poor with like defensive issues and just not being clinical or having no threat on top. Like, means we're like not serious club in that we have a manager named Aiden Terzic who's mostly like an interim manager, not like really a good permanent manager to take us to the next step. So it's outrageous. Like we deserve all the criticism and all the rest of the Bundesliga clubs like Leipzig and Leverkusen also. So yeah, now maybe hopefully Bayern could go to the Super League and then let us homeless kids win something. So
This is sad. HH, can I speak about the Bundesliga?
Yeah. Talk about it.
You see the Bundesliga, it's like I know we've already discussed in this channel about the local fans versus the international. I'm not going to get into that. But when it comes to Bundesliga itself and its competitiveness, it's coming to the point where I'm saying congratulations after week 1 of football. This is getting out of hand. Why am I congratulating a team after week 1 of football? And it seems like every single time there's a talent out there in the Bundesliga, he's gonna leave eventually. There's gonna be no competitor that are gonna build an actual competitive team at all. And the Bundesliga is not set up that way. It's almost set up to the point where it's just about developing players for either Bayern or another elite class team to take them. To take those players, and it just feels like this is going to be the mold. You know, there's a disparity in terms of league league titles won in the Bundesliga. Like I believe that Bayern have 5. Bayern have 30 plus, I believe, and then I believe that second is Dortmund with 5. These men are holding on to 5, bro. They haven't even broken the double digit. They're halfway to getting the double digit.
You see, Dortmund got less league title than Sunderland. Oh my.
Yeah, bro. They got less league titles than I believe Man City, bro. And Man City started their campaign like in 2012, bro. So This is getting out of hand, HH. Oh, no, it's to the point where even RB, bro, they went from third division to first division, and they ended up in 10 years, HH. In 10 years, they went from third division to first division, only for them to sell the majority of their talents to other teams. When it felt like they would be the only natural rivals because of the investment they have, but that's just not the way the Bundesliga. Bundesliga is not made for competitors. It's made to develop youngsters. It's made for Bayern to win it in week 1. So it's just like I don't see this being. Listen, Bayern are never. For some reason, Bayern are so against the Super League. But I guarantee, if UEFA gave them the same exact format, they would be the first people to shake UEFA's hands. It's to the point where they're waiting for UEFA to tell them, yeah, we're going to make a European Super League for them to join. But when it's an outside entity, they're totally against it. I just find that hypocritical in that sense. It just doesn't make sense to me, bro. It just doesn't make sense.
Can I say something on Bundesliga?
Wait, so let me come to Hassan, then I'll come to you. Hassan, go for it.
HH, man. You know, I'm not a guy with many fears, but I think the Bundesliga is one of them, bro. I think the Bundesliga. I think I'm gonna get to 80 or 90 years old HH, and I'm gonna be sitting in my rocking chair, and I look back at history, bro, and I think I might not ever see another team win the Bundesliga again, bro. I might ever not see a Bundesliga team win another title, bro. I mean, I think Bayern, yeah. See, when they go on their trophy parade for the title parade, I think they should celebrate the title they won and next season's title. They should bring both titles, so they get celebrations underway. You won this league, and you're gonna win next league, and just celebrate the first game of the season. They should celebrate titles, like lifting champions, all of that. I mean, what do you do, bro?
So guys, hold on. So shout out to your boy Gatlock. I need to just share something with you guys. Shout out to Gatlock for this. Guys, what's wrong with this picture?
Like I said, man. Oh, I was wrong, bro. Shout out to whoever they're in second place. Yeah,
Ziman.
Shout out to them, bro. I told
Ziman,
you.
No. Ziman, can you please read the last time that Ziman, can you please read the last time that FC Nuremberg won the first division?
Oh wow.
Ziman, can you please read it out, please? And please, Ziman, read it out nice and clear. So what's that?
1967 to 68, bro. That's the last time they won.
Bro, F1 track has more titles than Dortmund.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
You know that's close to that's wild, bro. Was Apple even around? I don't think Apple was around.
No, they weren't.
Nothing was around at that time. HH.
I still think Serie was going on during that times. 1920, 1921. You know, it's crazy, bro.
Bro, that's actually wild, bro. That's actually wild, man.
That is.
There's no competitors.
No. Look at that. 32-9. So the team that's won the second most aren't even in double digits.
Oh my god.
Well, is that club still about though?
HH, the Martin Luther King walks, bro. This is.
This is civil rights. Civil rights.
Yeah. It's at that
I mean, HH, man. I just think you know.
Getting out of hand.
No, but see, and my thing is like. I mean,
someone said moon landing,
which didn't happen, by the way. Which I don't get, which didn't happen.
You know what's terrible about it? Amos K in the chat makes a good point. He says it's Uber Eats. It's understandable because PSG spends so much, but in the Bundesliga, Bayern doesn't like. This was the first summer we kind of went haywire with our with signings.
Yes,
and Amos K makes a good point. Like for PSG, it's understandable. For Bayern, like if anything, we've stuck with like we've kind of shifted to a new squad for the future, but like the past 8, 9 of these past 10 seasons, we had the same core, and they still couldn't find them out after 10 seasons. That's like the frustrating thing about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, come on, the 10 years.
Can I just speak on?
Now, one second, HH, man. I just think I don't want to hear this 50+1 rule excuse, bro. I just don't want to hear it, bro. These are $1 billion organizations, bro. Like, bro, there are loopholes. There are loopholes. Bayern, fold the club, change the name, then don't sign 50+1 rule. That's how you get out. Fold the club, say Bayern.
No.
Change the company name. I don't know. No. FC Bayern 1, 2, 3. That's the call something like that, and don't sign the 50+1 rule, bro. Don't.
No, Hassan. The solution is to split Bayern into 2 teams, right? so they can compete with each other in the Bundesliga. Because that's the only time they're going to ever get a competitive league.
Bayern A and Bayern
I
B.
think you can start with minus 10 points every season. Minus 10 points every season, bro.
Wait, Hawker, because 76 base. So Portuguese Talents FC. Oh no, sorry, you already read that there. Ede over Hurricane.
Relax.
Alps. Hokage, no one's listening to your rant, dude. Again, Alps 8-2. 8-2 lives. Low. HH Lewandowski came from the Bundesliga, might flop. He better not, bro. He better not, bro.
Well, I told B, man, don't let Darwin Nunes outscore Lewandowski.
Don't see let him do that.
God
Science
forbid,
FC.
man.
Bundesliga is Bayern's training camp till the UCL. Hashtag clown, hashtag EPL. Yeah. Sam Kleinberg. EPL is the new Bundesliga. Bro, Pep is about to do 3 in a row, bro. He's about to do 3 in a row, so that's happening. Bundesliga versus Liga, trash versus garbage. I'm suckers. Drop. Big ups to Hokage, always spitting facts 100. Alps, HH, we need the Super League. Even La Liga is starting to get hot by the spending. Ask Michael Talks Football. He can elaborate on the spending topic. Mike, do you want to elaborate?
pull up the screen that I just shared to you.
Oh yeah, the disparity in earnings for La Liga.
I mean, Premier League is
outside of
okay. So the Premier League have spent 1.7 billion on transfers this summer, and Serie A have spent 662. This look at La Liga; they're fourth and only spent 431 million. Wow. Yep, the Premier League is the new Super
You
League.
know what the sick thing is?
Just a little more than nobody.
70% of that is probably Barca and Real.
Yeah,
exactly.
1.7 billion.
Yep, exactly.
Nottingham Forest, dude.
Yeah, as well.
Chelsea.
You literally read my mind. How is a team from the Forest of Nottingham? How are those Robin Hood merchants freaking spending hundreds of millions? Robin Hood is spent so Robin Hood now has money.
My thing is that I don't think it does anything for the competition because they are paying like insane money for shit players like that Gibbs guy.
Yep.
So they pay 50 mil for Gibbs, bro. No.
It's just inflation basically at this point.
Nah, that's wrong, man.
Who's that?
Bro, I don't know. Some random dude. Okay, guys, I wanna hold up. I think did I finish the do best? So, penultimate topic. I want to defend him, guys. Will you be offended if I defended Lukaku? Will anybody be offended?
That's your number 10, HH. I mean, I expect you to defend us.
I mean, Chelsea tax, so yeah, it's all right.
Guys, I was watching some of Inter Milan in. Simon, I didn't crack a joke. Why are you laughing?
Dude, bro, he's back at Inter, bro. Why are you trying to defend a guy he knew that flop? He had to go back to Inter, bro.
I was watching some local at Inter Milan. And Sage, is your mic working there, bro?
Unfortunately, yes.
Sage, did we ever pass the ball forward when Lukaku was at our club? Did the ball ever go forward? And Sage, if it did, how many times did this go forward in 90 minutes? Once? Twice?
Probably twice.
Yeah.
It was only Kovacic doing it.
Yeah, you know why the ball's coming back because you kept bouncing off him, man.
Yeah, okay. See, my thing is that it seems weird because I watch Inter Milan. Sage, you shouldn't be laughing at that. See, I'm watching Inter Milan and I'm looking at a team where the ball is going forward. The ball is going forward. Lukaku is making runs and they're finding him because we don't have a Brozovic. We don't have a Barella. We don't have a Lautaro Martinez. Guys who really know how to find guys and actually can bravely play the ball forward. So my defense on Lukaku is, yes, Lukaku should shoulder some blame. Yes, Lukaku could have done better, maybe moved a bit more and so forth.
Maybe.
But I think some of the Chelsea players should hold some blame. Sage, do you agree that we failed Lukaku ultimately?
I don't think listen, it's for me, this is like, just take your losses. It was a bad matchup. I think it was the timing of the transfer. I still believe that Romelu Lukaku was some sort of alternative to Lewandowski or Haaland, which doesn't make sense because Haaland and Lewandowski is kind of the same profile. So if what's his name? If Tuchel really wanted Haaland, which he was never going to get him, like he's pretty much the same as Lukaku. He's just more prolific. So his first start isn't as good, the same as Lukaku. He's not a great dribbler passer, just like Lukaku. So there's no point really saying that the whole Lukaku project failed because he didn't fit the system. Maybe I could see the fact that wait, hold on.
You good
Sage?
You gotta say it, you gotta.
My man just took
Fucking
a
hell.
huge bang rip.
Okay.
Wait, I'm back. Yeah, I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
You good?
But I think it was
Take-
Lukaku, man, do
take a
some
break,
juju
take a
on me and
break.
shit. Listen, relax.
Is this what Lukaku does to guys?
Okay, Osuna, can you just take over?
Lukaku does to
Osuna,
guys?
can you take over? Osuna, can you please take over the
Put
mic?
him in the
So
back,
talk
he's
about
the camera.
Lukaku. Osuna,
No, I'm back.
Lukaku.
I'm back. I'm from full back.
Okay, Sage, talk.
Get him out of
All
here.
right, see, yes. Osuna, talk
Yes,
to me.
you guys
Osuna, talk to me. Lukaku, were we wrong about him? Were we wrong about him?
We were not wrong about him. As a
boo.
Premier, the Serie A is the Serie A, right? We talked about the Serie A as a less respectable league than the SPL. So I wish him luck in the Fathers League, right? You have the Farmers League, and then you have the Fathers League because they're all fathers of the footballers in.
It's more like Grandfather's League.
The Grandfather's
Stop
League.
hating.
Grandpa League.
Have some respect.
Can I just slip on?
Casey, you're not speaking on this topic, so also continue talking, please. Also,
there's nothing else to say.
Casey, you're not supposed to. Also, before I continue, also, can you please change the AVR of your pick? I find that very disrespectful, and kids watch this show, so we don't need to promote that kind of stuff, please. Thank you. Z-Man, grab the mic.
Yeah, I knew that when Lukaku went from Chelsea to Inter Milan and he was doing that cringe video, what is it, promoting himself coming back with the owner, and the owner was like, he's back. I knew that was a money laundering scheme. Bro, this is bro. They had to plan this, bro. 100 million you spent and they got him back, bro. They got him back, bro. This is. I'm telling you, Inter Milan knew what they were doing, bro. They knew what they were doing. But the thing about this dude is, like, let's be honest. I still generally do believe that Thomas Tuchel isn't necessarily that great with attackers. I don't think your attackers progress that much. But then again, Lukaku's strengths, I don't think you guys cater to it. I don't think he was the right profile. He never really like fitted your whole system. He was never a Tuchel type of mold of a player. Which you could see with Timo Werner, but it's just Timo Werner had he had no shooting abilities or any ability for that matter. But when it comes to Lukaku himself, like, let's be honest, bro. Lukaku is he felt at home at Inter, right? Because he had Daddy Martinez feeding him every single day, waking up in the middle of the night to feed him, and he had he had a manager that would utilize him to the best of his capabilities. And let's be honest, and he played in a league where it's slow. We've seen Lukaku in the EPL. He started really strong and then he just caved, and then he started talking about how much he misses his ex Inter, and then it's just like, this guy, like, I'm telling you, bro, this guy, I feel like he sabotaged himself because he doesn't believe that he'll succeed
But
at
Simon,
Chelsea.
did he have the right support system at Chelsea? Did the
No,
players help him?
No, HH.
Simon, it's a simple question. Did they help him?
Let's be real. You can make an argument that the support system wasn't catered to his strengths, but at the same time, let's look at how he's been every single time he's been a part of the EPL. He doesn't deliver in big games. He seems to bully the small teams on a consistent rate.
Man, that's the name.
He bullies the small teams. And when he went to Inter, he finally found his spot while having, being essentially, fed by Daddy Martinez in the game. So when it comes to that, and then you look at how he is, just because he's doing well in Inter doesn't mean that this guy all of a sudden, if he came back to the EPL, he would be doing well. I think you guys should have targeted Harry Kane, bro. Like, you guys should have pressed for him. because I feel like Harry Kane fits the mold of what you guys were trying to do, and I feel like Harry Kane is a better provider, just in terms of outlets. And I just don't feel like Lukaku ever fitted that mold. So no, he was never good. Don't HH those Inter Milan clips, man. You got to remember. This is he's playing up against defenders that eat mobile like cooks every single week, bro. Like this is the type of defenders, bro.
He's playing against seniors, man.
Yeah, he's playing against senior
citizens, man. Senior
Zima,
citizens.
come on,
man.
Zima, come on, be respectful. Zima, come
No,
on,
let's keep it real, bro. He's
Oh,
nobody
no,
good.
okay, look,
please
that
let
was
me
my
stick on
defense.
have
Casey,
come
no, you
on.
can't. Casey,
Come
you
on.
can't. Casey, you're too rude. You're way
Okay,
too
no,
rude.
no,
You're
no.
way too rude.
I'm actually going to be objective. I promise. Have a look at Inter Milan's midfield. It's Brozovic, Barella, and Çalhanoğlu. Actually, I think Brozovic and Barella are better than most of our midfielders in terms of providing passes, barring even Kovacic is not a good passer. He's a very good dribbler. So there is that first thing. That is the one thing you can give Lukaku, that they can actually pass the ball.
Yes,
forward.
this is true. Thank you.
So now let me go on my rant. Who was the top scorer in Serie A last season?
Roberto Baggio.
Wasn't it Immobile?
Roberto Baggio. What the hell? What the hell was that?
They've added back on me now.
Wait, who the hell was that?
I think.
Don't worry, Hitches. Don't worry.
Blake. That was Blake.
The streets never
Don't
snitch.
snitch. Don't snitch.
Okay, no, okay, yeah, I don't know. Okay, continue.
But have like Tammy Abraham, like he didn't work out for you. Let's be honest. Like Tuchel didn't like him, and he didn't work out, and he like killed it in Serie A. Like you have to like see a pattern now. These dead ballers, Ciro Immobile, he flopped in the Bundesliga for crying out, and he balled in Serie A. Like you have to now admit that there is something wrong with that league.
Can I say something, Is it?
That's why I'm worried about Martinez also, because it might actually affect my Messi agenda.
No, but talk to me briefly, and then we'll go to our last topic. Talk to me.
Yeah. Maybe we are forgetting about Chelsea's recent legacy with number 9s. I mean, ever since Drogba left, I mean, Fernando Torres, you destroyed him, right? You destroyed Torres, right?
We didn't destroy him. The shirt is
You
too
destroyed
heavy.
Torres.
The shirt is too heavy. The shirt is too heavy.
No, you destroyed Torres. Torres was one of the best number 9s we've ever seen. You destroyed him.
No,
you
we didn't. The
destroyed
shirt
him
is too
inside
heavy.
and
The
out.
shirt is
You
too heavy.
took out
It is the second
his
heaviest
soul
chest in
his
football.
body.
No,
No,
man, the Chelsea jersey is the second heaviest chest in football.
You destroyed Shevchenko. You destroyed
you did,
Torres.
you did.
You destroyed Higuain. You destroyed Morata.
You
You
destroyed
destroyed
Pato as well.
Tammy Abraham. You destroyed Bakayoko. You tried to destroy Kevin De Bruyne.
He
You
destroyed
tried to
Varane. He
destroy
destroyed
Arjen
Varane.
Robben. You tried to destroy Mo Salah. And you brought on domestic championship winning players like Bakayoko. Destroyed him. Saul Niguez benched him. I mean,
Destroyed
your club
Timo
is
as well.
crap dealing with talent, man. You always do this to players. I don't like this. I don't like clubs, dealing. And see what Kevin De Bruyne did, what Mo Salah did. You even tried to destroy Cuadrado. You destroyed Victor Moses. And what happened to Baba Rahman? What happened to all these academy players you brought in? What happened to Callum Hudson-Odoi? What happened to him? I mean, you don't know how to
Lucas
handle players. You
Piazon.
don't know. Yeah, I mean, whether it be stars you bring in, whether it be stars you're trying to develop, whether it be academy guys, whether it be people coming back from loan, people coming back from winning their domestic leagues, you don't know how to handle any kind of player. Defenders, midfielders, strikers, wingers, youngsters, veterans, all the way from Arjen Robben. What did you do to Arjen Robben? Even as a Real Madrid supporter, feel bad. Even we did the same thing to him. But what did you? You did worse.
Robin had.
Come on, man! Don't blame Lukaku. If Lukaku gets his system, he can still score 25 goals in all competitions. He can still do it. But does Chelsea deserve a player who scores 25 goals in all competitions? Do they even deserve a CR37?
No,
Of course
they
not.
don't.
Why? Because if he has 2 years left on his contract, his first major injury of his entire career will be at Chelsea. I guarantee you.
Daddy issues.
Chelsea are cursed.
Bayern won their CLs versus Chokmond and PS Gok. PS okay.
And Valencia. Don't forget Valencia.
Silence FC. Players left top 4 in France and Spain for mid-table Aston Villa. Silence.
We need to speak on Slippy. We need to have a chat on Slippy now.
What's it talk about? What is the villain?
Don't call him Slippy. I don't call him Slippy. Wait, okay, hold on. Look. Last thing before we get over here.
Can I talk about Lukaku? I didn't get to talk about it.
Okay, very briefly, man. Very briefly.
I think that, like everybody else said, it just didn't work out. Like, he didn't have the proper chemistry. Like, because I was kind of just taking a look at his, like, I know you hate numbers, but I was like taking a look at his like general like playing stats, right? When he was playing with the Chelsea squad, and if you like, it's weird because like his actual like shot per game, like the amount of shots he took was about the same, but the quality of those chances were like not as good. So I just think that Chelsea midfield just needs like, it's screaming for a playmaker, which is definitely something that you could have such like
100% creativity. That's what I've always said. Like, nobody in that Chelsea team knows how to pass a ball forward. Nobody knows how to take those risky forward passes. It's very simple.
But have a pull. You have to say
no. We have to move. Hold on. We have to move. We have to move. We have to move. Last topic. We have to be over here. Casemiro to United. Casemiro to Man United, man. Is this the deal to end all this? Let me come first to so Rob, man. How good is this Man United? Is this the transfer to finally change United? And are we going to see a team totally transformed? Or does your fellow Dutch brethren need a bit more than Casemiro?
Well, I think about Casemiro is that he is a great signing and great defensive midfielder. Maybe not the type of DM that Ten Hag would want, but he could do a great job. But United need more than just a DM, because they also need a striker, they need wingers, they need a lot. So they will still do a lot better. They won't be overrun as much in midfield, but they still need more signings.
So you don't think that it's impactful enough to secure top 4 if it's just Casemiro?
Well, they're much better in midfield and they're much more better defensively in midfield, and they won't be overrun as much, but they need way more than just a DM. They also need defenders, a striker to score goals. Like, the entire team is really bad compared to last season and the start of this season.
And they also need a pedicure. Would you agree?
For what?
Rob, don't listen.
SKFC, talk to me. Casemiro.
So I think, honestly, it's kind of weird because Man United have a history of ruining like world-class players. Like, this guy, I was talking about for Chelsea, but the same can be said for Man United. Like, HH, let me put it to you this way, right? If I told you in 2016, right, that in the next 5 years, Man United are going to get Mourinho, they're going to sign Pogba, they're going to sign Ronaldo, they're going to sign Alexis Sanchez, they're going to sign Casemiro, and then I told you they're going to be a worse team than they are right now, you would look at me like I'm crazy, right?
Yeah, I will.
So, like, honestly, I don't even know if it's going to work because, I mean, structurally speaking for the squad, what I'll also say is that he is kind of one piece of the puzzle, because what they really need is they need a dictator of like who can dictate the pace of the game, and they don't have a player that can do that, which is why it's so easy for other teams to overrun their midfield. It's even when and because basically what was happening was, because I know Oli was trying to move away from the whole counter-attacking thing, and they got found out because their midfield simply wasn't good enough. So Casemiro was a start, but they need someone that can dictate the tempo of the game too.
Who else wants to talk on this whole Casemiro? Yeah.
Can I?
Hassan, talk to me, man. And then I'll come to Z, man.
Listen, for United's perspective, it's a great sign for United. It's a great sign. They can move away from McFred now, finally, which is
McFred did their thing, man.
I know, the good haters is a good run. It was a good run, man. It was fun while it lasted, but for Casemiro's point of view, like, bro, I know you're getting the bag, but bro, can you not see United at the moment? They're getting popped off the park by Brighton and Brentford. bro.
Hassan, thinking about this, you've won all the seals. You're already a legend already. 30 years old, 370,000 for 4 years. Who cares where they are right now? That is an amazing way to cash out.
HH, come on, bro. 30, listen, 30 is still in your prime. This is not 2005.
Hassan, how many clubs will offer any 30-year-old 370,000 for 4 years?
No, HH, none. We know United are clowns. We know United are clowns.
And that's the point. Because these guys just have money that they can just spend on so much and everything, they can be crazy enough to give a 30-year-old. We know Casemiro is good, but he's 30.
Yeah,
370,000 for 4 years. See, 370 is crazy, but if it's for 2 years, then we can review after 2 years. Okay, but if you're Casemiro, 370 guaranteed for 4 years, that's amazing.
It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. But United, man, listen, Casemiro is a start, but that thing said they need a dictator.
Plus bonuses as well. Yeah, plus bonuses. Yeah.
And I think he got extension as well, 1 year extension if 4 year finishes, which is crazy. But for United, they need a dictator. They need Frankie HH. They need a Frankie type player.
Hassan, we're getting Frankie, bro. That's Frankie, and that's ship sailed.
You guys aren't getting Frankie, bro.
Zimmer, can you pipe down? Hassan, can you talk?
Yeah, I know. Chelsea got Frankie secure, 100%. They're done. Here we go.
So Hassan, no. Chelsea, we failed for Frankie. It didn't happen, so it is what it is. But continue.
You're walking.
Are you bipolar? Have you got like two, personalities or something?
Hassan, we failed to get Frankie and Aubameyang. It is what it is.
It's a shame. You get Maguire. But listen. They need a dictator. They need another centre back because Varane is injury prone. They got Hobbit. I don't know. They got Hobbit at the back, which is 5'2" Hobbit, and they got Maguire.
Hassan, I'm hearing that Fridges can defend. The new style Fridges are actually pretty good to defend us. So
I know they got ice makers in them now. They got milkshake in there.
I need ice cream.
Are you saying that because he's going to be a Chelsea player?
Yeah, but listen.
No.
The thing is, HH, United is so weird. Like, if United lose to Liverpool, HH, or if United lose, listen, their next couple of games are tough as well. Ten Hag could be sacked, bro. These guys are just reactionary. They could sack this guy. Casemiro could be playing terrorist football for United. It's just weird, right? They just need signings, man. And if they lose to us, HH, it's gonna be looking peak.
Man, I cannot wait for Monday night.
I know Casemiro's gonna be in the stands. HH, watching a 5-piece. He's gonna be wrong. He's gonna be thinking, "Give me back."
Well, look, listen, I'm just saying, United could do a little side. Zeno, talk to me.
Yeah, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. Yeah, they're gonna be up.
This is all in all, I would say that this is a good signing. This is actually a good signing for them because this is a guy that I believe that Ten Hag's ideal lineup is with a double pivot, or one of them being person who could play deep. But the problem is they haven't gone Casemiro will fix one of their problems when it comes to like defensive midfield because God forbid they don't have any. But even with that, you don't have another player that can collect the ball from deep. You don't have that. Eriksen is not that. Eriksen is more attacking mid. I don't think he's as comfortable collecting the ball from deep. So it feels like they'll still have midfield problems even with the signing of Casemiro. Regardless of how good his form is going to be, there's still that problem of midfield balance. And I kind of
playmakers, creators, attackers, finishers, patterns of play.
Yeah, that's why Ten Hag was like, that's why Ten Hag was like texting in the middle of the night to De Jong, bro, because he's like he really wants him. He really wants him in the team. And the problem is if that doesn't work out, you look at your midfield. There is no excellent partnership. Fred isn't. I'm telling you, Fred is a squad player. I think Fred is like he's not that great. He's just not that great. He's a squad player at best. And I just
so Fred or McTominay, who do you keep? Fred or McTominay?
The problem is, unfortunately, it would be Fred by default, but that's not good enough within itself. So it's just like that's not good enough. So they still have that balancing act, and I just feel like with Ten Hag, it's like you can't fully like blame him for what's going on. There's protest and Glazers in, and he's trying to hone in and understand this team and their strengths and their weaknesses. Who's good at this? Who's not? And trying to understand the new players. while you have the board just messing up and not necessarily giving him the signings he wants. And aside from Casemiro, who fits the defensive aspect, I feel like it's just like, bro, man, it might take him a while to turn it around, but again, I mean, if we go like 8 games, 7 games deep, and this guy only collects like 2 points, it's like he starts losing. Well, the
No, because remember there was a Dutch manager. What's it called? 5 games, five losses.
And
7 games, 7 losses. 7 games.
Here's the thing.
It was 5.
With no goals scored, by the way, no goals scored.
4 in the Premier League. He won the only game in the League Cup or something.
If a new owner comes, right, he's gonna want to implement what he wants. Like the organizational, who's in management and who's not, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ten Hag ends up having a rough patch while that occurs. I feel like, if anything, in those type of circumstances, the new management staff, the new owners, even if they get new owners, are gonna fire him. Like they are. They have no loyalty to him. They're gonna try to stamp their authorities. That's what everyone does when you're when you acquire an organization. It just feels like that. Listen, man. Ten Hag, man, you need you're in a rough patch, bro. You're in the limbo, bro. Anything could happen to you at any moment, and it's just like, if anything, I feel sorry for him the most, man. Like
Eric 10
Casemiro,
weeks, man. Eric 10 weeks,
damn,
man.
It's difficult, bro.
It's scary. I was Hoka, talk to me, man. Casemiro and the United situaciones.
I mean, yeah, it's a great signing, but it doesn't. Sure, he'll bring some defensive improvement because he's going to cover the back line better than McSauce could or Fred could. But the issue is still with those center backs. I rewatched the Brentford game, and that third goal when they just boot it long and for Ivan Toney, and then Toney plays the ball in.
The fourth goal, yeah.
Or the fourth goal, yeah. I watched it. Eriksson told Maguire to mark Toney 5 times. He said Eriksson pointed at Toney to Maguire before the ball was kicked upfield. Yo, Toney. And Maguire didn't see him, and then the ball went over, and then Maguire turns and acts like surprised, and Eriksson is just like, for fuck's sakes, he like face palms because he told. So that's the problem. As long as Maguire's there, as long as like they like, you can't have like Martinez. I don't know. Like that was Martinez's first game, right? So I don't know.
No, it's not. I think that was his second.
Game. No, yeah. He played the first game, I think. He played the
second official game.
I won't judge too early on him because he is he succeed. Ten Hag wanted him, so I'll see how he develops him. But yeah, I think Casemiro is gonna bring. I don't know how will he transform the midfield, or will he, because he is going from KCM to Fred. You know what I mean? So,
like that's a huge downgrade, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like Casemiro is dependent on Modric and Kroos, but I'm just interested to see how he copes with going from that to Fred or McTominay and those guys. You know?
Well, I mean, it's also like one of those things where like midfields complement each other. So who knows? Maybe like when he plays for United, they're gonna ask him to do things that he doesn't normally have to do in Madrid, right? So, like, I mean, I don't watch Madrid as heavily as you guys.
Sure no, but it's a great point because it is almost similar to the Pogba situation. Because when Pogba was playing with Vidal, Marquisio, and Pirlo, you didn't have to do as much because those guys were so good at what they did. When you now come to guys who can do what Toni Kroos or Modric can do, because you now have to do a lot more legwork and more will be expected of you.
Can I speak on this?
Okay, so go for it, man.
I think it's a very good deal for both parties, because at least United right now, like they are being hammered like 24/7. So at least this will stop the bleeding now. And Madrid are getting 60 million for a 30-year-old.
That's great.
Wasn't 70 million euros? Sorry, 70 million. Yeah.
60 plus 10. For Tchouaméni.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but with Ten Hag, I think he will play now a double pivot of Fred and Casemiro, with either Eriksson or Bruno in the number 10 position. So this might actually
Bruno's benched.
I don't know, like it depends on him. So this might actually help them at least make top 6 now. And if they can get Anthony also, then they are like a very good contender for top 4 now. And I think I actually made a huge mistake by betting on like Man U finishing 4th. So I'm just hoping that they do something.
Okay, but hold on. Portuguese Talents FC says Fernandes does not meet our requirements. #fraud. Do you know there are people that actually said that Bruno was world class?
Yes,
When he
yeah.
was at the
Better
Milan,
than
guys,
KDB.
that said
Yeah.
Bruno and
Your
as good as
brother,
KDB.
your brother, your
No,
brother.
they said he should win the Ballon d'Or. I remember this. They said he win the Ballon d'Or.
Your brother said that.
I don't.
He's the worst Portuguese player I've seen.
Wait, sorry. QC8 says Casemiro bring popcorn to the stands on Monday. Look, you see, but here's my thing about because even if he goes to Monday and he sits in, like Casemiro, like I don't think he's a bro. I'm set for life. I just got
Money
a
is money,
huge
man.
payout. Yeah, money is money. Like money isn't kind of dependent on performance and so forth. So he got a huge payout. See, my thing is that it's great for United. It's a great signing. But to think that Casemiro alone will now secure top 4, there's still a lot of things that now have to pretty much come into place before they can say what's up. All right, guys, look, man.
But Havo, I think Red actually pointed out in your space that I think every single Premier League team has actually declined in at the top though, because I do believe that City has also declined. Chelsea, yes, they have declined.
No. Speaking of, here's my thing. Leeds. Are we seeing that Chelsea get the dub?
Yeah, that's
they have
expected.
to.
That's
3-0.
expected.
3-0.
Hold up, Ziman. What's that supposed to mean?
No. You guys are a top 4 contender. You guys can't be dropping points to Leeds, a team that's
Yeah,
struggling.
Wait, hold up. Who are Barca playing?
Barca, we're not playing this weekend.
Yeah, we are just.
No.
And if we don't win, I'm going Xavi out there. Straight up.
You're not playing this weekend. Let's see. So FC Barcelona, Google. Real Sociedad.
It is the Spanish league. It is the Spanish league. So if you don't beat them,
we have to win this game. But we're starting Pjanic.
Lavi looking suspicious, man. Looking a bit. Shaky,
yeah, if
man,
you don't
Lavi,
win,
man.
like Xavi out.
No, but you see, because
I'm not
Real
gonna be that
Madrid
reactionary,
2 out of 2. So if you guys don't win this, man, because bro, I'll be watching that thing live with popcorn. So guys, we'll be back. So guys, we'll be back here for the Leeds and Chelsea post-match reaction, and then afterwards for that Sunday hangers where we expect Barca to drop a 5-piece and Lewandowski. Let's hope he bloody
Well,
scores.
you're
in that
not
freaking
Liverpool
game.
preview.
Oh no, we'll do that on
that's
Sunday. We'll do that on Sunday.
Sunday,
We'll do that
yeah.
on Sunday.
That's gonna be a good
Peace,
game,
peace,
man.
peace, 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 peace.